Okay, reconnected. Get out here. Oh yeah, since I'm on cam, thanks to how I was putting up my hair for work, I kind of made myself, well, it was balding a bit. It's like you can literally see it. Wait. You could literally see like the lack of hair because I was putting it in a ponytail and leaving it in the ponytail for hours on end. So I lost a bunch of hair. Ugh. And I can't have the hairstyles like I have I've noticed, at least from what I prefer and what I think looks best on me, is that the kind of like cider part, parting it more to the sides looks better for me, but now I can't because when I do, you can see how bald I am. So for years now I've been trying things to try to grow it back. So one of the things I am using now, plus a little serum, is, since you weren't here for me explaining it already, whatever, is called a derma stamp, which is this little thing that has a bunch of little needles in it, which you can make the needle smaller or longer if you want to. And you're basically stabbing yourself with it. And doing this helps to, oh good. And boy, it's like I didn't even use like that part, like, oh. Whew, does it hurt? Like I could handle it, but it's still like, man. Oh. Okay, enjoy lifting the stuff. Oh. I'm still. Okay. I'm good for this for now. Gonna play the new Winx game! The Fairy Guardians!
I've been saved by the light, and we were never here. What you do, maybe you wish that we were talking about what to do with this castle. Oh, I am released from service. Is what I'm understood. Well, great. Goodbye. And he walks off and he says, "Where's the horses?"
Or at least checking it out. Oh. Had to move the keyboard in place because it needs keyboard. I tried to check it out.
My name is Bloom. I come from Earth. Or at least, I thought I did. Everything changed in one day. I met a real fairy, who was now my best friend, Stella. With her help, I discovered something shocking. I myself was also a fairy, the Fairy of the Dragon Flame. We've encountered so many villains along the way, but also many allies. Me, Stella, Flora, Aisha, Musa, and Tekna formed the Winx Club. Everything has been going well, but lately I've been having weird dreams.
Oh.
Hello?
coming to get you soon with the portal ring. You're ready, right?
Yeah, super ready. But ready for what?
You were still sleeping, weren't you? We have the headmistress welcome announcement.
Oh, right! Why are you coming to pick me up so early? It's 5 a.m.
Bloom, it's 8 a.m. and the announcement is in 5 minutes.
My gods.
No, I have to change the batteries to the clock! Why didn't you wake me up sooner?
I'm already opening the portal. Be there in a minute. And don't forget the suitcase.
Greetings, new student. I trust your journey here was pleasant. My name is Principal Farragonda. If you like, I can help you get you started with your studies. Excellent. Let's start off with how you look. Since there's no school uniform, you're free to dress as you like. Using this magic bow, you're able to change your outfit anywhere. Give it a try. First things first, let's pick out your skin tone. You can choose from the preset.
Oh, we get to actually
or the color
make.
wheel. Press done when you've chosen, and we'll move on.
Wow. I didn't think we could make our own character.
The next most important part is your hair. Pick any style you like.
Because based on the description, I thought it was more you were just playing as the girls. So yeah, so
You can also change your hair color whenever you want. You will be able to learn new colors in the future as well. Press finish when you've decided on your hair.
my gods. Oh. Ooh. Ooh, nice. Oh. Yes. Really, these are you give it so we could have any color we want as our fucking skin tone, but we get freaking 9 choices for the hair? Ugh. Unless let me no. No, I was gonna say it's like the search. I thought it might have been an option. God damn it. I mean, I like how the blue looks, so we'll go with that. Yeah, because this was like a hairstyle I kind of had when I had longer hair as well, and I had more hair on my scalp.
Now, what do you want your makeup to look like?
Ooh, gimme.
Here, you can choose to color both your eyes, or one at a time. Click these buttons to highlight.
Of course, with the
which
fucking
lens you want to
heterochromia.
change. If it is highlighted green, the lens is selected.
It's like, am I making my VTuber? Yes.
Finally, let's pick your outfit. Here, you can see all of the clothing items and accessories that you've bought or obtained. Click on one of them to put it on.
Oh, and then we could get clothes and stuff. Oh. Yeah, so not much choices here.
Each clothing piece is made out of a magical fabric that can change color on command. You can pick a color you're satisfied with. Then you can move on to another part of the clothing piece. Or press done if you're finished. Feel free to continue dressing up as much as you like. When you're finished, go to the Outfits section to save your outfit.
Mm-hmm. Well, we don't want everything. Okay, Fennel. Joy's lifting. Oh.
Here, you can choose your outfit's name and press Create New to save it. Perfect! Now, press the Close button to stop dressing your avatar. Oh, you look dashing. Let's continue with your enrollment. Most of your classes will be in the East Hallway. We have many areas of study, like herbology and mathematics. Ah, here's the student counselor now. This is our student counselor, Griselda. She keeps track of all the students in Althea.
Welcome to Althea College. I hope you'll be on your best behavior. I will be keeping a close eye on you. Your classes are on a strict time schedule. Make sure you don't miss any of them. You can see what class is currently happening on your clock up here.
Oh, she worries too much. It's only your first day after all. Thank you, Griselda.
Oh, oops.
Come in!
Hello, headmistress. You called for me?
Perfect timing, Miss Stella. This is our newest student.
Oh, hey there. My name's Stella, and I run the boutique at the school. You can check out what's in stock at any time, right here. I have lots of gorgeous clothing to choose from, and I'm always coming up with more ideas. Let's go to the clothing section and see everything that's available. Here, I'll give you a few coins to buy something on the house. Feel free to choose anything you'd like and close out of the shop whenever you're done.
Ooh. Oh no, it's only 1,000. Ooh. I like me some regular, like, gym clothes.
hope I see you around the boutique sometime. Oh.
Oh, why are you here?
Hey there, Kiko. It looks like he needs something. Let's see if we can find out what he's trying to say. Oh no! It looks like Leona lost her glasses again.
You should go with her. Meet me back in my office when you're done.
But you have friends here?
There she is. Talk to her to offer your help.
I really wish I could make you feel better. It seems like that's a really like a you thing working that out. I really want to go upstairs and eat this guy's fingers. Can we go check him out? We should probably figure out what we're doing first.
Are
Yeah,
you able?
yeah,
Normally
okay.
you would have to find the glasses on your own, but I can cast a quick spell to help you see where they are. Looks like they're over here. Let's go grab them and return them to Leona.
Everywhere we've gone so far, my name is met with
Oop.
hate, and my faith is met with confusion, and my face is
Oh, thank you.
Ooh.
Fantastic job! Kiko might come to you every now and again with certain tasks that need to be completed. And, in return, he will give you certain rewards. Now that we're done, Farragona said you should head back to her office. You can use your wand to create a portal anywhere in Alfia for easy access. Try it out. Pick the location for the headmistress's office and then create the portal. Good luck!
Welcome back. As a final note, I should mention, whenever you're ready, I will have a few tasks for you to complete. Some
Okay.
of these tasks may require you to take on some strong enemies. You can call some of your allies to help you out in times of need. Bloom always loves to help, and is very powerful. Each fairy has many forms, so let's start with her school outfit. Look at you! You're getting the hang of things. You can always use your magic bow again to go back. You should be about ready to get to class now. Feel free to take it slow for the first day to get to know the places and people around you. Good luck on your studies, my dear. Finish a few classes and come back to me whenever you're ready.
something that Dimple said to me. Rings true. You said try to take down your family from the inside or something like that. I mean, it seems like my name is.
Oh, shit. Okay. Fascinating. Yeah, it's like, what's the point of creating your own character if we're going to be like self-care routine? What? If we're gonna be like playing as basically the other characters.
Heck yeah. I mean, you're doing great. Just don't yell help. That's pretty
So yes, it's like creating your own character is kind of useless.
Well, here's my question. You guys have an actual team that you're fighting with.
Okay.
I think that if we're gonna try to take down your family, it has to be as covert as possible. They can't know that we were interfering here. Unless you guys go for it.
I like this idea, and perhaps not the torn banner, but some sort of imagery that is a bit more suggestive.
I'm gonna go back upstairs again.
You know what?
Poop on the tower.
Casimir had a cave. Casimir had a cave out, right?
That's what I'm gonna
You gotta search his body too.
Yeah, I will rip his bloody cave off and bring it downstairs. Looks like a banner to me. The girl in the middle.
Hmm. Of course, they put Techna in front of the freaking math classroom. Gods. Yeah, I was gonna say it's what. Basically just wait until we have class. Ooh. Oh, bedtime? Okay.
See, Sir Finch goes, I'm afraid that your hometown is coming up in the she falls to her knees, and she says, the Baron, as he says, dead, and points up to the corpse lying on the ground.
Oh. Wow. Oh. Yeah, so part of this is that you're supposed to be like out role playing and stuff, I assume. Ugh.
Now, only will last a few days. We just need time, just moments to be at peace. She nods and says,
I forgot to do my nails!
Is any of this to impact the people of the village?
Can a fly trap with a potion color result means green? Ugh. These sound effects are so loud. Ugh. Well, okay.
Egregious that he is now under the command of House Halevar, and that he must
Okay. Oh god, okay. Okay. Guess we wait.
And you see that Billy's just
Oh. It's like interesting. We like that it has gameplay. What? Oh! No! Oh! I messed up. Ah. I can't see. Oh. Oh, God. Oh gods. Oh gods. Oh. 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 Okay. Okay. Uh. Yeah. Whoa. Oh. Fourth place. Hey.
Ignite!
Ugh. What? Huh? Okay. No! Oh! Oh! Fucking platforming! No! Okay. No. What? Oh god. No! God. Ah! Damn it!
Ignite!
Fudge. Math class. Oh god, it's math. Give me a second. Oh! Wait, what? Oh. Oh. Fuck! That was easy. I did too quickly. Okay. take a while. Ah. Oh. Look forward to seeing updates, and so far there's not a lot happening here. Ooh. Oh. I didn't expect that we could just leave. Oh, I didn't see that this was the entrance. doing it right? Huh. So how does... Because you're supposed to level up to unlock the other girls. It's like, what? How? What does that involve?
Like this before. I'm talking about usurping
Oh.
members of my family. Is that done from killers and scoundrels? No offense. Have you taken your best covert? And statement as a
Ah, okay.
It's the power of Jarvix, your magical line. The power of Jarvix, and you are shining bright. Spread your wings and fly, light it up the sky. It's easy if you try. It's the power of Jarvix, your magical line.
This is what they meant by transformations. Oh, they tried. So I guess it's just doing stuff. Yeah, we're gonna come back to this when it hopefully has more stuff with it. Because boy, is that not a lot.
This is true from what I've seen, but does it make you uncomfortable? Yes. Then you will have to decide if you are going to play the game that they are playing, if you will do your own thing.
Gives me reason to go in to Monsterverse.
You're a servant of the light. You want to do well for others. It never helps someone have the Whether they're grateful or not, and whether they keep our secret or not, it's okay.
Yes.
Ugh. Just keep it there. Mm. Oh my god. So many.
So, what do you look like? Don't be. Oh my god! Wow, you look just perfect. Not as perfect as me, but perfect. I kind of like the aliens. Oh! Oh, I have a job. That's nice. Oh!
something that's supposed to be broken like this? Oh, oops.
Hi! Oh my ghost, welcome! I have been waiting forever for your funeral to end. Honestly, you didn't have much of a turnout, so I don't know why it took that long. Like, seriously, I could have been in my dorm during that time.
Rude much, yeah.
Me? Rude? It's not my fault you didn't have any friends. Now, are you going to be a bore? Or are you going to start walking? Oh my ghost! Quick! Grab that stick!
Stick? What?
That was, Daisy. See, I actually owe her some money, but I forgot to pay her back, and she's a little mad at me. That's not the point. Now that's taken care of. You should probably call my mentor. But whatever. Let's head to the train station. You don't want to miss our train.
A train, it's a boat.
And then, for instance, wherever your business take you now.
God. Hmm. Fascinating. Oh, hi, Kim. How's it going? We'll explore this later.
We'll get to that at some point. I'm sure.
As you guys are in here, you hear a familiar voice behind you say, "As I live and breathe," and you see walking.
I still can't believe there's a Warrior Cats game.
Behind the little hound shrine, and she says, "My friends, I understand that it's been an eventful day at Snow.
Oh, what happened now?
Not what occurred up in the castle. My business brought me to the town. I was speaking with young Miss Jasper. And you see that she looks over, and you can see over in the corner a group of really sad-looking dwarves who all have tankards full of water. You see, Jasper, there's one dwarf that comes down. You can see his braid and his red beard is
It doesn't look much different.
strands of black and white that go in throughout, so it's like tied up in this thing. You see this out and says, "Fellas, I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry."
This is light beer.
And you see that Marine says, "But I see changing of the dog here."
Tim Morgane's in dog form, correct?
She is a dog. She's looking at you. She's this curving dog who comes here to speak to you.
No one in the place seems to like Roman.
As she walks in,
Amazing, yes.
and says,
You alone again? Oh, what happened?
puts two paws up on her chest, and she whispers into her ear and goes like, and just goes, "You are my sister. We cannot bow as this."
What was that? Oh.
You see that she turns and says, "Well, nonetheless, slow. We must speak." You see, she says, "Yes, I have the deed here." And you see, she says, looks over at the deed, and she says, "My word, this is stunningly official looking." And she goes, she says,
Hate it when they put the freaking okay.
"Tiger's Leap, and the Earl." And you see that Morgane sort of cocks her head and says, "Or perhaps we can wait for His Majesty to return. He can affirm this deed of title on his return from Burma." You see that
But I see the grapes can grow more on the vine. I just got very unlucky.
quite a salvaged state of affairs.
Ugh.
Quite bleak. Are there any other loose ends? Yes.
Oh.
They want to split their caravan. Half the harbor campus.
Oh, wow. Yeah, it's like very true. It's like the whole point of being poly is that like you don't have that like unless you're with that partner as well, like it doesn't matter if you don't like That's your partner's partner. You don't have say.
Stolen clothes, essentially. Gully Breaches is just tearing across this, like, puddled landscape. As he's running, you see that someone says, it's much too chance from the wood.
Like, I don't understand. Yeah, it's like I'm with you. It's like that's weird.
From that field as Gully's in the
So yeah, the Wings Club game looks nice. It looks nice. Hopefully it'll get more stuff in it. And I'm always here, Kim. I'm always here to hear you and stuff. I will listen to the stuff happening. I moved to controller because it's easier on my hands. Oh, okay. 46, I'll accept it from an adult. Thanks. Yeah, what do I do with this? What is that? A Nihonzaru? What the fuck? Go in the backpack for now. Oh no, the Nihonzaru is age 46. I thought that was talking about the person. Oh well, I'll take it anyway. Thank you. Random person. I hate when it glitches like this. Please, give me control again. Oh, it's stuck like this. What did I do? Okay. Yeah, I've been dealing with the depression too. Wow. Because of the seasonal depression has been hitting me. 2 options to proceed? Okay, 2 options, yes. Give me the mango! God. Okay, we caught up with 1 episode. I'm like 3 episodes behind on Critical Role. That was 1 episode. What are the soldiers doing now? I'm surprised they stayed with the soldiers because they said that that after a big event, what did I do? God damn it. they would like change to a different table, but it's like they just finished with Casimir, so you'd think they would have switched to a different table, but no. Alcoholism. Those are not the only two options, Kim. And you're like, can you not talk to her when her partner's not present? Because again, it's like with the whole point of this, it's like his opinion of stuff doesn't matter. So it's like him trying to insert himself into your relationship is kind of weird. Like put some tomato on the background.
Hey everyone, how are y'all doing?
What are we playing? Ooh, Thief! It's been forever.
This is a direct sequel, though not necessary to have seen it to know what's happening here.
Wow.
This is a direct sequel to the last one that I played from this guy like 8 months ago.
I feel like if anything, I feel like it's a plus, because it's like if you have a partner that like who happens to be poly and then has a partner that's like this, that's like a no. That's definitely a like, if you can't stand up for yourself and you're just letting your partner dictate stuff, like I would be like, no, it's like I can't be with you because of your partner being so controlling, it seems. And also, that's not even a lot. It's like, oh, 3.5 years, great. That's like... that has nothing to do with, especially like, that has nothing to do with the question I asked of like, you can't talk to her without the partner there? Because again, it's like, I understand like with poly and whatnot, you have to be vocal of like finding like, if you have find a new partner, you have to talk about it, but it's like, him trying to be involved in your relationship is strange. It's like that's not how it works. Me saying this as someone who hasn't even been in a poly relationship yet. Your partner around, yeah, it's like he's being, no, you dodged a bullet. Holy shit. No, you dodged a bullet, because it's like if she's not willing to like actually do the time, like who knows if is the guy poly? Because I wonder if this has happened a lot, or like is it a situation where it's just you? Like, does she have other partners? Oh, you see, oh, we see this so many times in Reddit stories. I'm so sorry. Dude. Okay, so it's not the girl.
That's a bad look for you guys right there. I'm gonna buy
So she's still with the other partner?
Moss Arrow and can't afford that. Can I get a noisemaker? No.
Is she, so she's still with the other partner, or is it just like she had one before you, and that was it?
Wait a minute.
And I don't know. Okay, so it could be a situation that we've heard in Reddit stories plenty of times, in that the guy in the relationship wants wants an open relationship because he's a whore and wants to just have more sex with other people and whatnot. But he doesn't actually want his partner, i.e. the girl, to actually have any partners. Or it's like, they say they want the open relationship, they do the relationship, and then the other partner ends up finding partners, and they're like, no, I actually don't want that. It's like they want their cake and, they want their cake and be able to eat it too. It's like they want to be able to go and have sex with other partners, but they don't want their partner to be with anyone else. So it could be that he was actually sabotaging a relationship because he doesn't want, his partner to be with other people. And that's like the only reason why he doesn't like you. My God, it's huge! Yeah, because if she's not with the same partner as well, I mean the other partner, then yeah. True. Yeah, she was probably talking about you some way, and that's why he was extra like, he was extra didn't like you. He was probably said something. I get the corn seeds, god damn it. Get out! Where's the wonder watering can? Wonder can. I need to grow my Christmas tree.
What did I got a moss. Yeah, but I thought it just told me I can't afford it.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh, I clicked a garden. Oh, he says too far away. I'm right next to it! There. Yeah, you could at least try. You could at least try to talk to her and then say like, hey, because it is partially her fault because she's letting letting her partner do this and being like, hey, it's like, I don't want to be around this if you're gonna let him control everything. Yeah. Ugh. Here's hopefully you could at least have the conversation. And 3 airplanes? I was gonna say, at least it's not as bad as mine, but it's like, no, it's like, you because, like, you've had bad stuff, it's like... It's like, I'm in a relatively good place because I haven't had any relationships. Oh. Oh, it's better? Okay. Then I am better. In a better place.
We are gonna go this way though. Considering that's giving me front door vibes.
What is that?
A thief killed Batman's parents.
What?
I think it was Garrett though. I don't think so. Is this fucking statue hitting me?
Huh. Okay.
Hello? Those are mine. And then I'm putting out all these lights.
Excuse me.
Put all these out, jump all these. Can I take this?
On a different level? How long were you in this relationship? Oh, a few months? Okay, then this relationship, at least this one, shouldn't have... shouldn't be affecting you as much. I can understand if you've maybe been going for like a year or something, but like... a few months? It's like I wouldn't understand the whole like having such a huge reaction unless you had already fallen in love with this person. Wanted a girl, it could be, yeah. My God! What the fuck?
Does a really good job of making it almost exactly how they used to presentation-wise. So it's just like a lot more. Right?
Holy shit.
Like, exactly how they did it. Garrett usually smeared shit all over his fucking
Oh, I didn't notice the bag was full.
Actually, no, I'm gonna do real save. We need to remember to do real saves every once in a while because saves can soft lock me. I'm in. Objective 1, infiltrate the castle. Objective 2, take a moss arrow. But not every light I see.
Yeah, but it's like, same interests and stuff, none of that matters, though. It's like, how did she treat you, though, in the relationship? It's like, when you were, both of you were in the relationship, how was it? Because, like, all of that is nice, though, to have, like, similar interests and stuff, but... what matters is, like, how were you together? Hmm. Ugh. Hmm. and again, this is just me, my opinion, then it's like, if it was amazing, everything good, she treated you good, you treated her good, I again say, like, as I said before, of like, if you do get to talk to just her without the guy being there, you have to tell her everything. It's like, generally, how you feel, whatnot, if you, and everything, how she makes you feel, and blah, 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 but also how, like, even if she didn't, like, even if she did generally, like, didn't end it, or, like, somehow something changed with the guy and she was, like, saying, like, oh, we could still stay together, I would say, if she is not willing to, like, take a stand against him when it comes to her partners, that you have to end it. Because it's like, it's not right for you to put yourself in this situation to have to deal with this guy. Yeah. That's my opinion, at least. It's like, I feel like that's what you should do, just so, for your own mental health and whatnot. Oh god, is that how big it's gonna be? Because it's like, yeah, even if he was somehow, like, fine, be like, okay, you could still date her, but, like, he still technically didn't like you or whatever, it's like, he's probably gonna be there no matter what, continue to still be technically a part of your relationship, even though he's not actually a part of it, but, like, he's gonna be a problem. So I would say just, like, for your own sanity, and to maybe as a push for her to be like, hey, you gotta deal with this. Especially if it's a recurring thing that happened with the previous partner. Then. But just my opinion. Yeah. It's a hard thing to accept, man. This is coming from a, remember, it's like, this is coming from a friend, Kim. It's like, I want you to be happy. Oh. God damn it. I was gonna say, it's like, why does that say? Yeah, I was gonna say, it's like, why? Huh. What the fuck is that? What is this? Huh, okay.
This corner is actually still kind of lit. Can I hide here if someone did come out here? Yes. Very nice.
I mean, at least it wasn't, it's like, the situation wasn't that bad. It could have been worse.
Like a spooky cave. hear noises, it is not possible.
Ugh. Yeah, I don't know how to help you there because I haven't been in this situation, so
Get very literal and deep. Okay?
I don't know what to help like. Do you like to read? Like, read a book?
Deciding factor, ghost stories do not fucking count. You guys are cooked.
I was gonna say my cow stuff.
Hello? Could have sworn I just heard moaning, or like a ghostly sound in the distance, but who could really tell? Be interesting. Enough with the unholy effigies of foul tricks and magic you leave on the trees. This is an affront to my faith in the builder, and I hide. Oh, this is a builder guy. Hang on, I gotta talk in the voice. And I highly
These are too big.
doubt would find it in the case if ever he found one of the nine cats. Not to beat myself. Stop with the medical fluid with the blood, or you'll be bound for the first time back to the Norbert Rafferty, Esquire.
That's also something you should work on, is like putting too much of your happiness and stuff on a partner. Because like having this loss affect you that much is not good. Wait, did we finish feeding you? No, you didn't even. Okay. Just wanted to put the mango in. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's like get a hobby. Get some hobbies or something. Are you in the mental state to have a pet? I'm not talking about because of the relationships. I mean, like, when it comes to depression in general. Are you at a certain level that you could have a pet? Because a pet can help. Have a pet? Oh. Okay. Because I know when I got my rabbits, that helped me. But it's like, I didn't get them until I knew, like, that I felt like I was in a proper place that I could actually take care of a pet, you know? Corn, corn, corn. Mm. By her partner? Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that so that ends up just going back to what I said. It's like you have to, if she is not willing to take a stand and actually be like, no, I'm going to stay with this partner no matter what you say, then you got to end it. Because it's like, it's not good. It's not good for you. Oh, the tree's gonna get gigantic. I want it though. Ooh, you can actually go inside. Cool. Yeah, it's like if she continues to be like if she continues to let her partner do this, then it's like then you have to say like, hey, gotta end it. Or it's like she might end up being like she just says she ends it anyway because she's gonna still be with like still let her partner control her. True. It's only on the type of thing. It's only in the situation where you have to end it if she like if the partner technically lets you guys still be together, but like maybe if there's things like he'll let you be together, but there's like rules or some shit, then you have to be like no. No, stop being like that. At least you find people that actually have a relationship with, and you have those relationships. And you're not like me who has been alone the whole time. Ugh. Oh, did the dailies change yet? No. Oh, 2 hours? Okay. That I don't understand. I would have much rather have the experience. Of having like partners and stuff, and then even though it ended, to like still have it's like there is literally a saying for it. Ugh. You see, that's where therapy comes in. Because has this like situation of like how what? A honey merchant? What? Huh? What is honey? What? God damn it. Oh, then you got some weak ass therapists. Yeah, because as I was saying before, because like if you're having the same reaction after like every relationship of like having said relationship loss affect you this much, like every time potentially, then it's like it's something going on in there, in the brain. And being like, why are you letting the relationship matter so much?
Any day now. That or there's 30 people upstairs. It's kind of hard to tell. It's either someone coming behind me or they're coming down. Coming down. I'm trying to see if this is an absolute terrible idea.
Yeah. Did I grab it? Yes, I grabbed it. Okay. It's like maybe you could find stuff on Google, online or something, of being like, hey, how to handle my own emotions better. Mm. Huh? It's like, why is there just a red panda? Excuse you? Are you lost? Nice.
I've been playing every level I've been playing has been on Thief 1. Was it Black Parade on Thief 1? Pretty sure it was. The last like 5 experiences I've had in Thief have all been Thief 1. Where Thief 1 has more reach because you're allowed to jump like a maniac. Like you guys remember what I was doing? Like even the last game. The last time I played this, you do like the fucking whoop. It's a lot harder to do in this one.
There we go. Ugh. Well, I hope it works out. At least, like, I could only say so much at this point. It's like, I hope it works out in some way. Need more Christmas. See, you could work on that. It's like, stop letting it eat at you so much. Well, you don't say stop, but like, it's like, try to. It's like, look up stuff on Google to help. Since it seems like the therapists are useless. Come on, give me something new. Ugh. Get in my bag. Okay, I hope you're able to sleep. For 5 minutes. Yep, that's what I'm here for. Snowy. What the fuck? Like, what? What? Okay, I have to be right back. It's dinner time. Ugh.
Gold plates, silver plates, 25 is where we're at. I'm sorry it's such a small piece of tech. I'll read it out as we get. Hello. Oh. Raid the pantry. Now, this might not look valuable, but this will actually possibly save our money. This is all mostly garbage. The money here is not very good, but the food is all healing. Replenish my health like this. That's good. That's good. We will use that. All that can be used as healing. Now, I'm gonna guess, considering Norbert didn't have the key, and it has been described as a key that exists, I will not be getting in that way. Not without getting the key from someone else. So I believe, given that that key was not on old Norbert, I might do a second check. Oh, is this going back? Hang on. Did I just miss it again? This guy's gotta have the weirdest, like, loop. I don't know how he keeps on getting down here so fast. He must literally get to the stair and then fast 180 back up. I have to get that key. I'm gonna walk back quick. Or a jog back. Just wanna see if I miss it. Because it would make sense for him to have the key. Old Norbert. Before I move on. Because I think the next floor stuff gets spicy. Sure you don't have the key, man? Get out of my way.
Okay. I need a piece, so I'll be right back. Still.
Magic bookshelves. I've seen them before. I run into them every once in a while. Especially in these parts. Yeah, never really know. Oh, Shangru, thanks for the 5 gifted subs. Oh, dude, that reminds me. Katie sent me a fucking actually like dystopian goddamn tweet the other day. Like they sent me like a link to someone. I guess Twitch has added the thing where now you can gift 1,000 subs at a time. Yeah, that seems really responsible of you to do, Twitch. That seems like a really good idea that's not gonna backfire at all. Yeah, let people accidentally send, or even deliberately, totally in a healthy way, send a $7,000 amount of subs to someone. That's totally a great idea. That's a great idea. No one's gonna have any fucking problems with that. No one's gonna. I love money laundering. I love money laundering. I love how much money that's gonna be able to send. Let's get parasocial. Anyone want to accident? Anyone want to send
Okay.
7K with like 2 button clicks?
Gonna leave for now.
I feel bad.
The vitamin D.
I know that for some people it is, like, for a minority of people there, it is genuinely like, oh, I have that money and I just want to, like, give subs to someone. Okay. I don't think you should. I'm gonna be the first one to tell you here, even as a streamer, no streamer needs it. They don't need that much. Most streamers, if they have a fucking heart or a brain, are going to say, this doesn't sound or read very responsible.
Ugh, owie.
Smaller amounts. No streamer needs it. Not one. Not
Okay.
one needs it like that. And it's never really received in a very healthy way because it's a lot of an insane amount of money. That's an insane amount of money. So Twitch raising it even higher and saying, you know what? 1,000. 1,000.
There we go.
Because like the thing that helps with those.
Hi, welcome to Smosh Reads Reddit Stories. I'm Shane, and today's theme is confessions. We have some wild confessions today. Some, my producers say, are some of the wildest confessions we've ever had on the show. They've been waiting for months for the right episode, and that's this one right now. And I'm joined by two people who have confessions to make, Chance and Arasha. Go.
I'm a virgin.
Yeah.
I don't like truffle, okay?
Me neither.
What?
Oh, it's too powerful. It just takes over the whole meal.
whatever you're doing,
Yeah.
especially on the truffle oil. Oh,
Get out of here.
disgusting.
It's like horseradish.
I like horseradish.
Well,
Maybe it's just how it's being applied. I think sometimes people go overboard. Maybe
Yeah.
they need to just do a little bit.
I think a little bit goes a long way.
It does, but just that's why they need to use even less. Like a tiny. I love truffle, so sorry. So are we ready?
Yes, active listening caps on.
This comes from September of 2025. I gave an escort 3 Bitcoin in 2013, and I still obsessively check her wallet address. I don't know much about Bitcoin, so I'm guessing
It's
you're able to
a
look at
lot
other
now.
people's app, like in the apps, you can see what other people's.
Oh,
I don't know. We'll get into
seems
this.
dangerous.
Okay. This is probably weird, but I need to get it off my chest. Back in 2013, I paid an escort with 3 Bitcoin. It was worth maybe $300 total at the time, so it seemed like a reasonable transaction. Here's the messed up part. I still check that Bitcoin address regularly, have been for 11 years now. Those Bitcoin just sat there untouched all this time. She probably had no idea what they were or how to access them. Recently, I noticed movement on the address. She's been transferring small amounts to Coinbase, probably finally figured out how to cash them out. Do you know what 3 Bitcoin is worth today? Around $350,000. I've watched that address occasionally over the years, wondering if she knew what she was sitting on. Part of me hoped she'd forgotten about them entirely so I wouldn't have to think about the money. But now she's cashing out and I can't stop checking the blockchain explorer. It's like watching someone win the lottery with money that used to be mine. The worst part is I have 0 Bitcoin now. Spent it all back as play money and never even tracked any of it properly. Back then I didn't care about taxes or records, but now when I look at what I let slip away, I realize how badly I handled the whole thing. She probably doesn't even remember me, but she's about to be $350K richer because of a transaction I made over a decade ago. I know this is unhealthy, but I can't stop tracking the address. It's become this weird obsession with what could have been. The thought I could have had so much more money had I not spent it all on futile things. Although I have made some progress in that regard. These days I keep better track of everything because I don't want the same kind of regret to sneak up on me again. Using proper tools like awaken.tax makes it less of a headache because it pulls in my wallets and exchanges automatically. This becomes an ad.
Yeah, whoa.
It's not about fixing the past, but at least I don't have to obsessively check some old address to remind myself what I lost. Anyone else have financial decisions from their past that they can't stop thinking about? This is eating at me, and I don't know how to let it go. Okay.
But it's like not your money anymore.
It's not your money.
Yeah.
It was a gamble, like which.
Yeah.
One thing I've always never understood with Bitcoin is like, how do you get the money? It's like, yeah, it's worth that much money. How do you sell it? Do you sell it? Are they like stocks or something? Like,
what Bitcoin is. It could have been worth nothing by
Right.
nowadays. It happens to be worth $350,000.
And it's also a transaction. It's like it took 10 years, but it's like you paid. It's no longer yours. It's theirs. Like whatever they
Yeah.
did with that $300, maybe they bought a bond or like it's the same thing.
Right. Right.
He seems to be
Yeah.
aware that, like, yes, he knows what actually happened, but I know of many stories, some from people I know and most I read online, of people who had Bitcoin and then either got rid of it back in the day or spent it on dumb things or lost it. There's that famous one where that guy had a hard drive with a ton of Bitcoin and he threw it away and he knew the dump that it was put in and he spent like $1 million excavating this dump to try to find it and they never found it. And it's just like, oh, this hard drive has millions upon millions of dollars in it.
Heartbreaking.
You can have Bitcoin on a hard drive?
I'm not an expert on Bitcoin, but it's kind of just data.
yeah.
I don't understand it. I'm not going to pretend like I do.
Right.
But it's stuff that's worth something.
Hey, I want to see a Bitcoin heist. Honestly, I kind of want to see.
I'll be honest with you. It's probably happening all the time because
Yeah.
it's untracked. It's not governed. Like that's why it's kind of worth something.
And you know what? Now I want to see. Remember that episode of Fairly Odd Parents where they go into the internet, or maybe they go into TV. They go into
They
TV.
go into a video game?
They go into TV.
Is that
They
it?
go into TV and they're like channel surfing and shit. I want to see digital heist. People go into the digital world and have to like Tron it up.
That's what that new Tron movie should have been about.
Yeah.
That's literally what it should have. Or like NFTs.
Yeah.
Hitcoin.
That's good.
Bitcoin. That's movie. Let's write it.
Let's write it.
Right.
Let's make it.
The Italian hit job coin. Wait,
job
hit
coin.
job. No.
Well.
No.
No, but it definitely just sounds like that's the risk you make when you do a transaction of any kind. If you give somebody
Yeah.
like the shoes that you have on, like later on they might be worth more, and it's like, yeah, you're gonna regret that, but you never could have known.
Yeah, I think everybody has some version of this in life. It's painful to like see and know,
Right.
but
Hope it was
that's,
worth it.
that's how things
I'm glad
work.
she's cashing it out now.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah, good for her.
Yeah.
Nice. Because that was also risky of her back in the day to be like, I'll accept this as payment.
Yeah.
This
Yeah,
thing
Yeah,
that's
3
true.
'cause he
Bitcoin.
probably paid her thinking like, this is probably not gonna be worth as much as $300. Like maybe, I don't know, but they agreed to it.
Yeah.
But it worked out in her favor.
Wow.
She knew.
Good for her.
She knew. She was a Bitcoin investor. All right, some comments. Just tell people that once you had a $350,000 escort and call it a day. Someone said, you didn't give her $350,000. You gave her $300. You could have easily just bought more Bitcoin for $300 back then. Even if you had, you never would have held it this long, though. That's true. Someone said, I have a friend who is an aging stripper and is struggling right now trying to get out of the business. You can't strip forever. It's a young person's game, so she's trying to transition into makeup school and cosmetology. But it's a real struggle. I have to imagine that for sex workers, it's the same deal. I know you are full of regret, but at the same time, know that you are probably helping someone transition into the next part of their life in an easier way.
I was gonna make a joke about old strippers. It was less of a joke, more like old guys and old girls want old people dancing for them, too. Why are we so ageist?
It's true.
Yeah.
Like an old folks home and you have like old strippers?
Wait.
You drive
yeah.
past like a retirement home, but there's tons of lights, and you're like, is this a strip club?
Right.
Yeah, I kind
Right.
of like it. I kind of dig
But I
it.
think you like the minimum to get in has to be like 60, 65, you know?
Sure.
Just in case like young people like want to get in on that.
Yeah. Can't have that.
But like,
Can't
why?
have that.
Yeah. If a 50-year-old wants to go hang out with like 70-year-olds, let them go hang out with 70-year-olds.
Okay,
Like,
50 feels more reasonable. I just feel like we should put a cap on it so like young people can't get in there.
So like it's like 18 plus, but then instead it's like 68.
Yeah.
Wait, whoa.
Whoa.
We'll figure out the logistics of
Okay.
old people
Thank
strip
you.
clubs.
Who are we
Thank
keeping
you.
out and who are we keeping in?
Who's allowed to go?
I think 30 and under can't go.
So you're not allowed, but I am.
I'm not allowed either.
Sorry, I can't get in. Come on in.
You're working tonight? I didn't know you had a shift. I'm like,
What are you doing? What are you doing out of your bed, Chance?
bingo! And it's like, this episode of Red Stories is brought to you by ZocDoc. Look, we're all human, and it's easy for things to slip our next confession. This comes from the subreddit that I've never seen before, long distance. Subreddit probably all for long distance relationships. That actually seems like a really good subreddit. This was posted in October of 2025. I, a 21-year-old woman, love my long distance boyfriend, 21-year-old man, but I'm ashamed of how he looks and it's eating me alive.
Oh.
Okay. I, 21-year-old woman, never thought I'd be the kind of person ashamed of someone they love, but here I am. My long-distance boyfriend, who's 21, came to visit me at college last week, and instead of feeling excited, I felt anxious. The physically sick kind of anxious about being seen with him. No one here has ever seen him before. I've always refused. When he came, I took him to spots I'd never even been to, just so there was no chance of running into anyone I knew.
Oh, God.
I wanted to show him my world, but not really let him in. The thing is, I don't even think he's that bad looking. He just has a weird beard, yellow smoker teeth, and an awkward body shape that doesn't do him any favors. Still, I'm genuinely attracted to him. I wouldn't be as intimate with him if I wasn't. The sex is amazing. I just also know he's not on the same level of attractive that people expect when they look at me. For context, I'm 5'3", skinny yet curvy. I have a big ass, flat stomach, 34 double D chest. I have white, straight teeth, clear skin, done hair, perfect makeup. I look good in tight dresses.
This is crazy.
Laser vision, I can fly. I take pride in that. I work hard to keep myself put together because my world requires it. I'm in PR. I'm in a regionally and nationally recognized sorority, specifically my chapter for how amazing we are. My life revolves around image, presentation, perception. So yeah, when I'm standing next to someone who doesn't fit that image, the disconnect feels huge. He's short, 5'8", thin, smells like cigarettes, and has that.
I like you
slightly
say short, 5'8". He's taller than you. Bitch.
Look that makes people stare a second too long. God damn, bro.
Did she like this person?
She said the sex is amazing.
She does not.
I know I'm more conventionally attractive than him, and I know people who would look at us and think, why him? I can't bring him to the galas I attend or with me to the conventions where I win awards. I'd be taller than him in heels, and people would be like, what the f? He just can't be the man on my arm because he doesn't fit the role. That's why I don't tell people about him. I never call him my boyfriend. He's always just a guy I talk to. No one truly knows how emotionally connected we are. Everyone in his life knows me. They know he loves me and would do anything for me. His family, his friends, they all root for us. But on my end, if someone asks if I'm seeing anyone, I say I'm single. I act like he doesn't exist. And yet he does. He's fun, gentle, and endlessly loving. He's my boyfriend even if no one knows it. When one of my coworkers accidentally saw us, she went back and told everyone how short and chopped he looked. He asked why I'd waste my time on a bartender when I have so much going for me. She also said she couldn't believe I'd let someone like that defile me. I laughed it off, but it hit harder than I wanted to admit. The truth is, I've spent years mastering how to be seen. I know exactly how to dress, smile, and move through rooms where being admired is currency. He's not built for that world, and somehow he's also the only person who's ever really seen me. I don't know how to make those two versions of my life exist.
You're not
at
built for
once.
that world
The
either
one
because
the
you
world
seem to care
applauds
about
and the one
something so
that's
much like
actually real.
this.
I hate that I hide him, and I hate that I care this much about what people think, but I do, and it's breaking my heart. Okay. Damn.
Therapy.
Number one, damn.
Okay, got that out of the way. Thank you.
I'm trying to separate. There's the part of me that's hearing this. I'm like, this is awful. You're
Yes.
awful. I'm also like, this is an anonymous post where you're confessing that you know this is awful. I think
Sure.
she's reconciling with, there's an awful part of my brain, and I'm hating it.
What's the awful part of her brain?
That she loves this guy and like she feels the attraction, but she cares more about society's view of her.
I think
than
it's
her actual.
Yeah, I think that's just the latter. Like just the second part of what you said, I think, is the awful thing in her brain that she needs to remove,
Yeah.
which is the idea of what other people think. I think that is what's ultimately stopping her because she's saying the sex is amazing, she is attracted to him. It's that thing that's like, would you rather be with the person that you find super, super attractive, but the world thinks is unattractive, or the other way around?
Yeah.
And she, I think, would rather the opposite She wants the world to see her with this conventionally attractive, large, masculine man. And even if she
Even if
would
she was
like be
miserable with
unhappy,
it.
she would be like,
Yeah.
well, at least appearance-wise,
Yeah.
we look as if we are prim and proper. And that's what she cares more about.
It also feels, a part of me feels like, honestly, it feels like she's projecting a little bit. She doesn't know what other people think of him. It sounds like what she thinks of him, what she's thinking other people, it's her own. Has she asked people what they think he looks like?
Her one friend saw him and said he's short and chopped.
Yeah, short and chopped. That's true. That's
Like,
true.
and she
Yeah.
said, I can't believe you'd let someone like that defile you.
That's true.
Right.
That's true.
Which
but it
is-
hit home.
yeah.
But it's like it hit her own insecurities of what she's thinking everyone is
Yeah.
thinking, what she's
Yeah.
putting on everyone else. And
Totally.
it was confirmation bias. It's exactly what she wanted to hear.
Totally.
She's like, oh, so they do think my worst fear, which is he's not attractive enough.
She's the part of her brain that's viewing a partner as an accessory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh, this is just an accessory. It's like, this is you. You're only thinking about yourself.
Yeah.
She seems to be kind of admitting that.
Yeah.
I think so, but I wonder what would happen if all the people in her life were like, oh my gosh, he's so attractive, he's like so great for you. Like, would that flip something in her head, or would she be
wonder.
like, they're lying to me and not
She
accept
might-
it?
yeah.
On a human level, it sounds like they chemically connect. It sounds like that part isn't what she can control, but she's observing and analyzing it. She's zooming out and looking at herself with this guy and being like, this doesn't fit, it doesn't look right, I need somebody else, somebody different. Her priorities, I think, are just off. And she cares too much about other people and what they might think about her relationship.
And her network sounds awful, right? Like, what her friend said immediately
Yeah.
is so horrendous. If she woke up tomorrow and she didn't look as perfect as she looks, I'm like, yeah, it sounds like your entire friend group would abandon you
Yeah.
in a second. It doesn't sound like he would. I don't think he cares. It
Yeah.
sounds like he truly loves you, but your network doesn't.
Yeah.
They view you as an accessory too.
And unfortunately, she values that.
Yeah.
The way that she speaks about
Yeah.
her extracurriculars, like her sorority, like she has value in it being nationally recognized. She has value in her having perfect makeup. Like, I think those are the things that she's putting on a pedestal. But when I hear that she is describing herself as single and not even calling her boyfriend, it doesn't seem like a badge that she's proud to wear. She doesn't actually love this person.
Right.
Because if you love them, then you'd want to flaunt them. You'd want
Yeah.
to be like, I'm so happy in the position that I'm in.
Yeah.
She's hiding that.
Well, I was gonna say the way that she talked about herself, I think she has a lot of pride and a lot of self-love and a lot of a sense of accomplishment and drive. And the way that she talked about him, it was just like, I guess he's kind of attractive. I know he loves me.
It's hard to know from her description because she doesn't give us much besides like his appearance.
Exactly.
And just being like, I don't like his appearance. It's like she does talk about him being like he loves her and cherishes her. It sounds almost like what she wants is like, oh, but the love and cherishing isn't as important to me as like the shallow stuff. It's
Or
like,
just like that's a basis.
true.
Right. But there's nothing that she's able to pull about him. There's no information that we got of, oh, and he's great with his family. Oh, I love the way that he jokes
Touches
around.
me, sends me gifts.
Yeah.
The way
Yeah.
he spends time with me.
There's
the way,
no specificity
No.
in, like, it just
was
doesn't
nothing.
sound like the way you write about somebody that you love.
It just sounds
true.
like she's comfortable.
If this was a friend of mine and she was saying this, and I'd be like, if you really love this guy, like he deserves better than this.
Yeah.
Like you, whether you love him or not, you're not really loving him. You're treating him so awfully. Like to hide someone like that is so cruel.
Yeah.
If he knew this,
If someone was embarrassed to be with me or embarrassed to see me out or embarrassed to have me in front of their friends, I would not want to be with that person.
Right.
Right.
I would at least deserve to know you felt that way.
yeah, and you have to layer like this is long distance. Like there's a sacrifice being made here.
Yeah.
Of like he's somewhere else, like committing to her, and it's just like if he. Don't do this to him.
It's
you know?
a
Let
disservice to
go.
him. Yeah. And also, I mean, the qualities in which she describes as well, it seems like it's the connotation that she's placing on it, right? She says stuff like his height, his like body type and stuff, which another person could appreciate and love.
Yeah, man.
Like they
That's
could
so
be like,
true.
oh my God, that's the perfect height for me. Oh my God, that's the body type that's flattering next to me. Like you're robbing him of the opportunity
Right.
of finding his perfect match.
Yeah. Absolutely. I think it's sad. I mean, she's young, so hopefully it's time to like grow out of it.
How
But
old is she?
She's 21. But it's
Oh,
like
they're both so young.
they're both so young, but it's just sad that like, and you see it a lot in LA of just like they're viewing themselves as like ranking themselves based on their appearance. Just like you can let that go,
Yeah.
and you'll feel so much better the more you're able to let that go. Like,
Yeah.
she's imprisoning herself in this shallow world.
And look, I get it, right? Like it's college, right? It seems like it's the university of you know, looking to your friends and being like, how do you perceive me? And
Right.
am I cool? Am I nice?
Yeah.
Am I this kind of person? So I think she's just placing a lot of value on her status right now.
Of course.
So she's looking at it rather than just being present and being in it.
Yeah, I respect her honesty. I mean, obviously it's an anonymous confession, but like it's a valuable thing to like say this all out loudly and transparently, because
It
you can't
takes a
pretend like
lot.
society doesn't
It
every
does take
day,
a
like,
lot to
push this
actually
on all of
admit
us, right? Like that's
stuff like this,
we're
feelings.
fed this every day. And so she's struggling with that, but I think she needs to let that guy go because this is awful.
Yeah, if she's not willing to do it, she's got to leave.
Someone said, honestly, let him go and find someone that actually appreciates him and loves him for who he is and wants to show him off to the world, because that's what people deserve. OP left a comment saying, I showed him around my campus job because it's one of the coolest buildings, and every single last one of my coworkers gave me that "are you sure" look. One called him a troll, the other called him an ugly rat, and another said a school shooter on heroin. Now, as ugly as I may be, aside from the comments, those were unprovoked statements from people, my coworkers, and it low-key did hurt because I do really love being with him. It's hard to shake comments when it's being thrown in your face, and rudely at that. There are many more things that were said, but I feel like those really stuck out to me because those were odd things to say. When I came back to work and asked who's on the rotation and then get a response, then how was your weekend with your ugly rat? Like, that's a crazy thing to say to anyone about anyone. Like, I'm not delusional on this part. That was plain rude, but I digress.
Okay.
Is this campus in hell?
I also need to know what she is saying. I need to know what she's saying, because there is no way in that 3 different people would say that about, like, it does seem like hell.
Yeah.
So I need to know what she is saying about her boyfriend, or what she has said in the past, that she's bringing them in and they feel comfortable enough to say this.
Truly, yeah. What's
How
the
is
preface?
Yeah.
Yes.
Like,
what?
oh, guys, like, I'm bringing my boyfriend.
It's either
out, like,
she's
he
saying
is,
stuff
like,
or
you
these
know,
people are
not
awful.
very attractive. So, like, when you see me with him, like,
She's setting him
you
up
know,
for failure.
right?
Yeah.
As
It's not
opposed to
fair.
like I just feel like you're right. Like, who would genuinely say that
No.
if you brought your partner with no other words said before, even if they were like not as attractive as you in somebody's eyes? I don't think your coworker would say something like, "Oh, who's this ugly rat?"
People are not that malicious, and no.
There has to be-
I believe in the good of humanity.
Yeah.
I
No
get
way.
that there's something suspicious of just like all of these people just like said the worst thing.
Troll and rat and heroin shooter. No.
Unless you're literally bringing a rat to the
Yeah.
campus,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
I don't think anybody would speak up and say
feels
their
like
truth.
it feels like she was dreading him coming and like wanted to like put out feelers in the warning, being like, oh, he's like kind of like, it's just like, I'm like, yeah. And I've had this experience before where people, I mean, especially in college, people are like, my boyfriend's coming in town. He's so annoying. Like, we're doing long distance. Like, they're setting them up for failures. Like, I'm not gonna be with him forever. Like, it's just like we're like right now, and or this happens all the time. The breakup trip. They come so they can break up with each other in person, and then they leave. Or even like that long distance that happens. It's like you go to their city, and then they break up with you and send you home.
And you were kind of saying this earlier, like she's trying to find every excuse to be like, I'm gonna break up with this guy. It's just like, just break up with him. Good God.
And she's
Just do it.
putting up like a
Don't do this.
defense as well. She's like,
Yeah.
before you all judge me, I need to protect myself and judge myself and my boyfriend first, so then all of you can't come up with any of these crazy things. And no one was gonna say anything, but she is feeling all of these things and she's bringing them out. And before anyone else can say it, she's calling him an ugly rat and a troll. A school shooter on heroin is crazy work.
Crazy. It's criminal work.
That is awful. Wow. Well, there's no update or anything. But sounds like a miserable mindset to be in.
Awful.
I can't imagine.
And I'm sure this man's is not that beat.
I'm sure if we saw him, we'd be like, that's a normal man.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Like,
probably a normal
what,
person.
What is going on here?
Yeah.
Yeah. So she's the asshole, I guess.
Yeah, so she sucks.
Yeah.
And they also say 5'8", 5'7", they say that's the best height in general. They say that.
See, that was what I wanted to say.
And they did mention that, so... And he smokes cigarettes, which means he's cool as f***.
True, true.
Yeah, that's why I find it so weird. It's like she's 5'3", and yet she's saying he's
Yeah,
5'8"
indeed,
and
you know,
short.
He's been using them.
It's like he's taller than you, bitch.
It's good.
And he uses those.
Yeah.
I think no matter who she ends up dating or marrying or whatever, she's gonna struggle for the rest of her life if she doesn't get out of this headspace, because people are gonna have things to say at some point, or you're gonna worry about what people are thinking at any point. If you're letting that govern you, you're screwed.
She's gonna need that approval with any partner.
Oof. All right, moving on. Next one comes from True Off My Chest, December of 2021. My boss just asked me not to wear my normal pants to work, and I've never been angrier.
What?
Normal pants.
I wear normal pants to work. Our dress code is business casual, and I've gotten myself sized by a reputable tailor. All my slacks and chinos are from normal brands you'd find at Macy's and are normal/relaxed fit. However, yesterday, my boss called me into her office and told me I would no longer be allowed to wear the pants I normally wear to the office and would have to wear something less revealing. Apparently, my bulge is inappropriate for the workplace.
I was gonna say less revealing. It's like, oh, maybe he got them like, yeah, it's like he got them tailored or whatever, but they're just like, like.
I have a normal-sized penis. I actually f***ing measured it to make sure I wasn't crazy, and I'm pretty close to the U.S. average. Would a woman with large breasts be told she can't wear anything but baggy clothes? Would she be told by her boss that she must wear nothing but restrictive sports bras to work? I doubt it, especially in my workplace where women 2 seats down from me wear far more provocative clothing than my damn slacks. I asked her, what should I wear instead? These are my size. And she said, just go buy something looser or get a bigger size. I'm not rebuying my entire collection of work pants. Go ahead and report me to HR. Let's see them try to fire me for having too much dick.
That's awesome.
Edit. People have been asking to see my pants.
Yeah,
Here's the
I need to
exact
see a
pants
picture
I
of the
wore.
bulge.
Here's the exact pants I wore on the day of the incident. Note that my member is sitting to the right of the zipper.
Ew!
Relative to the viewer.
Show us the dick.
You can't see anything. Pants. That's a.
Is that his hog?
Yeah, I was gonna say, is that it? Is that little line right there his penis? It's like, bro. I'm only seeing it because that's what we're looking for.
On the right.
No, he said his hog. I can't see his dick.
Can't see his.
No,
I
yeah,
thought
you
that
can.
was it.
It's
I thought that was it. I was like, holy
No.
No,
shit.
it's this thing, this indent.
I don't think that also could be just a crease.
I was gonna say, if this indent right here is the penis, then it's like you must have been really looking to notice it. But it's like, other than that, like, what? I like that. It's like so revealing. It's like, where? Unless it's like the tighter pants where you can see the whole shaft, which do exist. Like, there's revealing.
Sir.
What are you talking about?
Bro,
I'm gonna be honest. This is a photo of just any man wearing pants.
Yes.
Wait, let me get another look at
Mm-hmm.
it, actually.
Yeah, it's like, no, you
Thinking
can't.
That
Normal
shaft.
chinos.
What if that
I don't think it is. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think it is.
No way.
They've lost their mind.
Okay,
Yeah.
I guess a lot of things could be the dick here, and maybe
The
that's
fact
the point.
that we can't definitively see the bulge means there's nothing to worry about.
Yeah, it's like, unless you could
poor man
actually be
had to
like,
take
yep,
this
there it is.
lower
I can
body
I can
shot
outline it.
and
It's like,
post
no.
it on Reddit.
Of his tapered chinos.
Right. Well,
That's the most normal picture of pants I've ever seen.
yeah.
Yeah, it's just
One of the most
person wearing
normal
pants.
things I've ever heard.
It is
It's
normal.
like if you were like, it's a Halloween costume of the Onward guy. You're like, yeah, it's the pants.
Imagine if the dad from Onward had a huge bulge. It's like, Dad, no!
That's crazy.
On Onward and upward.
No!
He goes on this rant at one point about like would a woman with large breasts be told she can't wear anything? I'm like, I think you have.
Yeah.
I think unfortunately.
Yeah, they would.
He
that is
lost
very
us a little
common.
bit there. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
when he's kind of started to compare to other people, I think lots of people maybe experience this kind of sort of dress code situation. I do think he's in the right in that those pants seem fine to me.
Yeah.
He's a shower. What can he say? It seems like people are probably just trying to look for a problem there.
Yeah.
Because that's literally what I think we were doing was we were searching. And it's
Yeah.
not obvious, it's not clear upon first glance. You're not like, whoa, whoa, whoa. And therefore,
Yeah.
I just feel like that is enough to dismiss it.
Yeah.
I could see a Narb situation where he's getting a no apparent reason boner, and people like he doesn't even know it. He doesn't even know it, and it's like around
Yeah, it's
the
like,
office, and
maybe.
the lady's like, oh, he's got boner again, and it's like hard in his pants. So then when he goes to the office, then he doesn't have a boner anymore.
Yeah,
and it's
true.
just like, okay,
Is there a photo with the boner?
is there a photo with the boner?
No, there's
Damn.
not. No, I think
There
this
is.
guy's just being treated unfairly. If everything that he's saying is true, I think this is really unfair.
Sorry, I was like, Shane's like, yeah, there's a picture with the boner. He goes to his own pictures.
Like,
Where's the pants?
oh, he has a full-on pic here.
That could be the reason. Like it could be that
And he's,
during
like,
the
taking it
day.
now.
Yeah,
don't
like
think
one
so. I
time
think
it
the boss will
happened, he
bring
didn't
that up.
notice.
Yeah, okay.
She's asking him to change his entire wardrobe.
Sure.
That is crazy talk.
Yeah.
He's saying he needs to wear different pants. He's wearing completely normal pants.
Mm-hmm.
No, this is as unfair as when bosses do this to women.
Yeah.
And he's dealing with the same situation. Comments, I would be concerned that someone stared at my crotch enough to notice that. He said, I am too. I am in a long-term relationship and planning to propose early next year, so I can't afford financial or emotional turbulence right now. She didn't say who exactly brought this concern to her, so as far as I know, it could have been anyone in the office. Someone said, you need to complain to HR and ask her why she's staring at your crotch. Send an email so it's documented. Maybe even include this picture and the fact that they're tailored specifically to your professional fit. That's ridiculous. Someone said, big-breasted woman here. I have absolutely been told to wear different clothing, and no, I was not showing cleavage. They just stand out. However, I totally back you. That is some absolutely ridiculous shit. If anything, you should go to HR. I agree with that. I mean, my interpretation, I'm like, this feels like harassment.
Yeah, and he got the pants tailored. It's not like he was like guessing and
Yeah.
went too tight.
Yeah.
Like those are supposed to fit his body.
Yeah, absolutely. This episode of Reddit Stories is brought to you by Aura Frames. Now, I don't want to brag, but I think I've become a pretty good gift giver over the years. And this year, I wanted to even #1 by Wirecutter by using promo code PITReddit at checkout. That's AURAFrames.com, promo code PITReddit. This deal is exclusive to listeners and frames sell out fast. So order yours now to get it in time for the holidays. Support the show by mentioning us at checkout. Terms and conditions apply. Back to the show. Update. I contacted 2 well-known lawyers in my area and got a consultation from them about my situation. They both thought that while I was sexually harassed, the case wasn't bulletproof as there was little evidence and no pattern of abuse. They then also warned me about going to HR without any evidence as it can cascade into me losing my job in unexpected ways. Fine. Since I needed evidence and a pattern of abuse, I first wanted to read up on what standards my company has set for my managers when it comes to dealing with sexual harassment. I requested from our online learning catalog to take the sexual harassment and tough conversations courses that are normally required only for managers. In the tough conversations module, there was a scenario where a male supervisor needed to ask a female employee to correct her work outfit, as it did not meet the company's dress code. The module in plain English states that the supervisor is not to intervene and to refer the issue to HR. I assumed that the inverse, a female supervisor reprimanding a male's outfit, would follow the same standards. I then sent an email to my boss asking her to follow up on our previous conversation. I wrote, to boss, I want to clarify some things regarding our previous conversation. Please confirm whether or not my understanding of your statements is correct. My pants violated our dress code by being too tight and revealing my bulge. The issue pertains to all my pants, not a specific subset of my wardrobe. This is a requirement from management and not a request. Please get back to me. It took over a full day, but the response I got was, yes, I did tell you to fix your wardrobe. This is not a request. My face when I immediately replied to boss, if management is demanding that I replace such a large amount of work clothing, it must be done at the expense of company name. Please let me know if this is possible, as we will have to work something else out if it isn't. And her response later was, this can be done, but I must be with you to supervise your shopping. Check my schedule for my availability.
What?
Okay, what?
What?
Good Lord, suddenly the she wants to bang you theories seemed less crazy. I backed up the emails to a personal account and sent everything to HR. Less than 2 hours later, I received a phone call asking me to come to HR immediately and drop my work unless it was time critical. I complied. I was told they were taking this matter very seriously and that I should take the rest of the day off. I came back to work today and boss is gone. I was told right before lunch that she had been placed on administrative leave pending a full investigation and that I shouldn't worry. It's against company policy to engage in any form of professional retaliation. I sit here now like a king on a porcelain throne, telling you about my victory during my post-lunch dump. Bye-bye, boss lady. All right, man, don't... Now I feel harassed.
You had us.
Yeah, it's like, what is with him and always like ruining
She's
it?
like, yeah, and I need to supervise your shopping. It's like, all right, you went to that.
You have a crush on this man.
Yeah, damn.
What?
Wow.
I need to supervise your shopping is unbelievable.
She put that in writing.
Yeah, she sent it in an email.
And that's so stupid.
God
That's
damn.
so dumb.
Yeah.
Like, you're a
she
moron.
thinks he has no. I mean, he played his cards right by not being like, I lawyered up and I know the truth and whatever, and just being like, hey, just want to make sure I have all of this right. Is this what happened? So that she could, in paper writing, we could have, yes, that is what I said.
Yeah. Damn. I mean, I'm glad for him that she was dumb and did that. Because if she didn't, I wonder, like, if she had not responded to his emails that way, or responded being like, I didn't say that, like, he would be stuck. But,
Yeah.
hey.
I'm
happy
glad
for
she was
him
so
that this all worked
stupid.
out, and good on him for doing what he did.
I mean, I predict that she would have been persistent, though, in other ways. Even if she were to clean up her language on email, I think she would have had another meeting and been like, hey, we need to still fix this problem, and there would have been more discourse there.
Yeah.
But
Oh, if she's moving the way she's moving,
Yeah.
she's gonna keep doing this to him, or eventually do it to someone else if she hasn't already done it to someone else before. Like,
Right.
she's abusing her power.
I'm just trying to figure out what her like end game was. Like, she's like, oh, if I tell him to change his pants, he'll be into me. Like,
Yeah,
was the plan
yeah.
always
Like, maybe like to go
shopping?
shopping and
Maybe
she could
it's-
try to
maybe-
like flirt
maybe
with
in
him
her
while
mind-
shopping.
I don't know. I have no idea, but I'm just throwing out thoughts. Is like maybe just by mentioning his bulge, she thought like, oh, I'm noticing this. You need to change because of this. And he's like, he fortunately interpreted just like literally, and he's like, wait, I have a normal sized penis, whatever.
Yeah.
Maybe in her head, she's like saying it as a compliment. That
she's
maybe,
like, I can
he'll
Maybe
see
it's like,
your
hey, I
big
noticed your
penis.
huge
yeah, he'll do
penis.
this.
It also could be a power play.
It probably is that. Just controlling him, and she gets off on that.
Yeah.
I don't actually know.
Right.
Doesn't matter. She's getting fired.
She's gone.
Hopefully. Administrative leave, at least.
Yeah. She's gone now.
But he's a king.
And he
taking
took a
shit.
dump.
He's taking a dump.
That was my favorite part.
Not mine. Next story. This is a confession that comes from September of 2025.
Oh.
I lied to my pick-me friend, and she got a tattoo based off of it.
Ooh.
Not the first one I'll hear. Back when I was first getting into seeing chatbot reading like Reddit stories on YouTube Shorts, we got a bunch of these of like girl having a sister or a friend that for some reason would copy everything she did, and then one day she like would copy like clothing stuff she did in school or whatever, hairstyles, shit like that, and then one day they just had enough of it and like did a thing, like got a wild like hair color or wild hairstyle or something like that. But it was fake, like wearing a wig or something. and they had a different friend like take pictures or whatever and post it on social media, and then the friend or sister or whatever would then do it, and then the OP would come in and be like, hey, like, just as a, like throwing it in your face, like, hey, I know what you're doing and look what you did to yourself, ha. Like,
I'm excited.
It's been about 2 years since this happened, but I just got confirmation from a friend who attended her tattoo appointment that it was because of what I said. The backstory. I, a 25-year-old woman, was introduced to Peggy, a 25-year-old woman, through a mutual friend. She had recently moved into a friend's neighboring apartment unit and was quickly introduced to our friend group. Almost immediately, I could tell we weren't going to get along based off of some backhanded compliments that were given, but I decided that it was too quick to judge her fairly and invited her to a game night that a friend and I were hosting. Huge mistake. Game 1, sardines. During a drunken game of sardines in the dark, Peggy faked a fall and pushed my head into a shelf. How do I know she faked it? Because she literally told me in front of everyone and laughed about it, saying, I found him first, that's why I pushed you. Game 2, King's Cup. Peggy called me out during the Never Have I Ever portion for having gone through a divorce. Talking about it normally would have bothered me since everyone who was there already knew about it and were really supportive during that time, but it was the fact that she was trying to single me out and shame me for it. Throughout the rest of the night, this kind of behavior continued, and by the end, I was thoroughly convinced she had some sort of vendetta against me. Finding out what, or in my case, who it was, took almost no time at all. One of our friends, who we'll call Mark, was in attendance that first night. Mark, 28-year-old man, is a tall, kind, funny, and generally attractive guy. Essentially, he's catnip for her type. At this time, we were pretty close friends, and Peggy did not like that. For the next 6 months, anytime he was around, I had to deal with the most ridiculous, awkward, and petty attempts of her trying to single me out or embarrass me. Now here's where the tattoo comes into play. I'd been planning on getting a dragon tattoo for over a year. I am fully aware that dragons are a common and trending tattoo, but I wanted it anyway because it was special to me and my mom. I had even worked with my tattoo artist on incorporating her favorite flowers into the piece and figuring out what kind of style/other details I wanted. About a month before my appointment, Peggy heard a friend and I talking about the tattoo and started asking questions. I swear I could see the moment the light bulb went off in her head because she grew the biggest shit-eating grin I've ever seen. My light bulb moment happened shortly after. When she asked where and what kind of dragon tattoo I wanted to get, I lied. I told her about how much I loved the movie Spirited Away, because I do, it's a banger, and went on a tangent about how I grew up on that movie, how my dad showed it to me, and that it'd be cool if he, Haku, was wrapped around my arm or something. Peggy had never seen this movie before, so I encouraged her to check it out and ended the conversation there. Now, considering she had never seen it before, I didn't think she'd actually do it, but Reddit, she did it. And it wasn't just a tiny cutesy little thing either. She committed to my exact description. The thing is freaking
which it cost,
huge.
who
When
knows
she showed it to me
how
2
much
weeks
it
later,
cost.
I was in shock. And
2 weeks?
2 weeks later, I was in shock, and she probably thought I was upset for taking something from me. But I went home that night and switched between feeling awful for lying to her and laughing for how utterly unbelievable she was for doing it.
Yeah,
2 years later,
like
and
she's
I'm still
crazy.
doing that. I had confessed to a friend recently about my lie, and that's when she told me. She went to the tattoo appointment with Peggy that day, and word for word, Peggy had said, she's going to be so upset. This is like the exact tattoo she wanted.
What the
Okay,
hell?
all right.
All right, we have an update.
Already?
Holy f***, I showed this post to the friend who went with her to the appointment, and she was kind enough to supply a picture of the tattoo in progress. The crazy thing is, she did this to her too with a tattoo commemorating her favorite music artist. From her, quote, I initially wanted the tattoo because he's literally my favorite artist, and so I sent my artist, the one you met, my reference photo, and she said she wanted to come because she was thinking about getting one too. So we got there, and he started doing my stencil and stuff, and when she saw, she said, oh my gosh, that's so cute. It would be so cool if we got matching tattoos.
No.
I, being excited and at this point having no issues with her whatsoever, was like, yeah, girl, it's your body. So I just was like, okay, and let it happen. I guess it's a memento for her. She got the exact same thing and exact same placement too. Look at how big this tattoo is.
Oh my god!
That is a whole sleeve. That's an entire arm.
So she went, so the second that OP was like, oh yeah, I want to get the Spirited Away dragon tattooed on my arm. Here's how I want to have it done. This girl was like, I'm gonna go do that right now.
Yeah, in only just
Which-
2
which-
weeks.
I don't even know if that's a pick-me friend as much as it just kind of sounds like a bully.
I'm so confused. So I'm like, are you bullying yourself here? Like, you're getting tattoos, like you're doing all this stuff.
But her motivation is to upset this other person. And it's like, so you're willing to get a permanent tattoo on your entire arm because you think that it's going to really upset another person.
Okay, so
Like, yeah.
remember what I said when I believe in the goodness of people earlier in that last story?
Yeah.
I'm remembering how many people there are.
Yeah. You have to
Yeah.
remember there are some bad, like.
Unfortunately,
There's a lot of people.
there's a lot of people.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Most
so-
are good.
And even that, I'm like, oh God. It's like, it's good, bad, whatever, the gray. There's so many people who just operate on such a different wavelength that I'm
You
like,
see,
I
I just wish they were in a situation where, like, after OP got her dragon tattoo, and, like, it not being on the arm or anything, like, of just being in a situation where she had to, like, show it off, or, like, people were able to see it, like, if it was on her back or something, and just to have that shit, see it, and being like, what are you talking about? Like, what? Didn't you want to get this tattoo or whatever? And just, again, like, the situation where you throw it in their face and being like, oh no, I was thinking of that, but it's like I decided to go with something different that reminded me about my mom and whatnot, to, again, shove it in her face that, like, you were kind of weird to...
person.
Right.
I think I've met this person. And it's like, no, like, as soon as someone has an idea, they're like, that's mine now.
Yeah.
That's my idea. I'm going to take that. I'm going to do it. Me. I'm like, well, yeah, because you don't have original thoughts and you can't make things by yourself. You need other people to do it for you.
That comment that she made, I think, is just really, like, messing with me.
She's gonna be so pissed.
She's gonna be so pissed because it's like, at first, you know, especially with the update with the other
Yeah,
story,
she's
of,
like,
oh,
she
we should do
literally
matching
doesn't
tattoos,
care.
That gives more of, like, somebody who is maybe not as strong with their sense of self and is kind of trying to find a place within their personality and maybe kind of borrowing or taking other people's desires, like their favorite movie, their favorite musician. Like, why would you want those tattooed on your body?
I think this reminds me of the people who are like, bringing other people down makes them feel good. 'Cause they feel so down. It's like just like stealing stuff.
Like maybe making them feel less special and being like, you know, I will also have this so that you can't be possibly better than me.
Just taking away things from other people is the best thing they can do for themselves.
Think so.
But it's such a self-own. I don't know. I'm like, you got a huge tattoo on your arm, and you're like, haha, owned. I'm like, is this a sketch?
Right.
This feels like a.
It's like you spent who knows amount of money to get a tattoo.
Them being more miserable about it than you.
And that's a permanent thing you just did.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money. That's definitely over $1,000 and a lot of time.
Yeah.
And you have that forever. People are gonna be 20 years from then and be like, oh, I like that tattoo. It's like, yeah, I wanted to piss someone off.
Right.
Yeah. It's like from a movie she had no idea about.
Because the other example I think that stood out to me was in King's Cup when they were playing Never Have I Ever, and it sounds like Peggy had something to say like, oh, never have I ever been divorced. And it sounds like she maybe was the only one to put her finger down. And that also feels directly.
That's immediate too. That's the first meeting.
Yeah.
This is a jealous person.
I think so. Just somebody who wants to call out another person's
No, you
flaws.
see, that's why she said pick
it kinda
me.
reminds me of
That's why she was being pick me, because I've heard this kind of scenario and stuff happening for girls interested in guys or who want approval of like certain guys or whatever. They will literally throw other women down or just make them feel awful just so they can be maybe get the guy or like be viewed better in the guy's eyes or whatever. Like they'll make other people look weird or whatever specifically because of that. It's like maybe that's why the tattoo came into point, because like she said like, oh, she was interested in Mark or whatever. So she thought like maybe in her weird mind she thought that like by getting the tattoo she'll be like she will look like this other one, and then Mark will like her better because she looks like the friend or whatever by having the same tattoo. It's like but yes, definitely pick me behavior of like trying to put her down to get closer to the guy. when there's nothing going on.
Of Peter from Heroes, how he like takes other people's power, or the spirit from Avatar: The Last Airbender that takes people's faces.
Yeah.
What's it called?
The face.
Ko, the face
Oh
stealer.
yeah. You know what? I actually think this woman is just the face stealer.
I mean, it really is. It's like you have no face of your own. You have to take
Yeah.
everyone else's to create a personality.
Yeah. I mean, the best case scenario is like she goes to therapy or like has a big reconciliation and goes, oh wow, I'm awful. I'm being a horrible person. And then she just has that tattoo forever.
Right.
Yeah.
That's a lot to get removed.
I don't think she was thinking
It's
ahead
either that or
in
go
any of these
spend more money to
decisions.
get it to look like something else.
No, it sounds like this is how I feel right now, and this is going to maybe make me a little bit happy.
This is really
It's permanent.
This is some very like look, she's awful. I'm like, but I'm curious as to what her motivations deep down, because this feels like she got stuck somewhere as like a 5-year-old. Because this is stuff like 5-year-olds do, right? When it's like, oh, you have that toy, I want that toy.
Just copycatting.
Oh, now that you have that toy, I want that toy. She is stuck in that line of thinking
Yeah.
as a 25-year-old.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, it's perplexing, this type of like thinking that she's doing.
You're right. You're right. I think. I mean, you know, who's to say? But we can maybe predict that somewhere along the line she became really lost with her own identity, and now she's kind of going around taking from other people's and finding some sense of self-esteem in that, or like pleasure in just making other people feel a little more uneasy, maybe like she is.
Yeah.
I just want to see how far people could go with it. Just being like, oh, what are you guys up to this week? And they're like, oh, I'm going to strap meat to myself and go to a swamp.
And she'll be like, oh, me
with
too.
an alligator swamp. She's like, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
It's like great.
Yeah.
It's like, oh yeah, there's a bear cave over there. I'm gonna
Gonna just like
walk
slather
into
myself in some
Totally.
honey. Go over
Yeah.
there.
See what she would do.
Yeah.
Right.
Be really funny. I forgot to read the comments. God damn, that's some dedication just to get on your nerves, LMAO. Or maybe she was just that desperate to be you. Either way, depending on the execution, Spirited Away, especially Haku, is a pretty good choice for a tattoo. 'Cause
True.
The anime is a classic, and the dragon's design can be pretty cool. So I guess it's not too bad for her, LOL. Someone said, as much as the idea
No,
is cool
it's
and the
only
concept of Spirited
bad.
Away is beautiful.
It's bad for her because she didn't even know about the movie beforehand. She was like, oh, she literally told her like, hey, check it out, since you don't know about it. So it's like she'll end up be walking around and there'll be people, fans of the tattoo, being like, oh, I love Spirited Away too. And she'll probably have to lie and being like, yeah, it's like, so do I. When she wasn't even a fan of it.
Aesthetic, I think it's still bad for her because intrinsically she knows that it's not part of her essence. At one point,
Yeah,
she
it's
will
not part
come
of
to her
her.
senses, and when she realizes that she wasted her skin just to irritate or try to be the other person, it will be bad for her. And I would make it very clear to her and make sure she knew just to make fun of her. Someone said, I think I'd be pissed at my friend for not telling me sooner that she said that when they went to get the tattoo. OP said, this would be a fair point, but me and her became friends after the incident. During this time, we were just acquaintances, mutual friends, and she ended up cutting Peggy off for her own reasons before we became close. Yeah, I don't think Peggy's gonna have too many friends. So, wow.
Yeah. Not so much friends as inspiration to clone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Peggy's full on like a sketch character. Like, that's a hilarious character.
Yeah, yeah.
Person who's gonna copy you, no
Right.
matter what.
And OP sort of is like, let's see how far she'll go.
And I'm very happy with what they did.
Yeah.
You're an idiot.
Before I get into the next confession, trigger warning, death.
Oh.
Comes from True Off My Chest, was posted in June of 2024. My negligence cost my partner her life, and I'm about to lose everything. All right,
Oh.
buckle up.
Hate that.
I have a feeling Peggy's about to look like a very...
A saint.
Yeah.
Everybody that we just read about, the shallow girl from earlier, we're gonna miss her dearly.
I'm nervous.
Me too. I, a 35-year-old man, have been married to Lisa, a 28-year-old woman, for 3 years, together 7. A year ago, I fell deeply in love with Amy, 24-year-old woman, and had been planning to end my marriage for her. I know it's terrible and not what my wife deserves, but we were the real thing. 2 weeks ago, she had an allergic reaction when we were getting food after work, but she used her EpiPen and seemed mostly okay afterwards. She usually gets checked at the hospital after a reaction, but I asked if I could take her home and she could get her friend to drive her there because my wife was expecting me back. All I know is that she had a secondary reaction that evening and died. I didn't even find out about it until the following Monday through a work email. It has been eating me up ever since, and I will never forgive myself for not sacrificing an hour of my time to possibly save her. I sent some childish messages to Amy when I didn't hear from her over the weekend because I thought she was angry I didn't take her to the hospital. I am thankful she never saw them and ashamed that I assumed the worst. Our relationship was great and the highs far outweighed the lows, but I've always hated being ignored and I lose my cool when it happens. It is not a regular occurrence and I would have more than made it up to her. Yesterday at work, HR and legal were in the CEO's office all day, and my manager ended up canceling our project meeting because he was with them all afternoon. I was on edge, but an affair isn't exactly a corporate crisis, and I thought something would have already happened if anyone knew. I am now 99% certain it was about me. A few hours ago, I received a message from Amy's phone which said, "This is Amy's brother, Tom. I want you to know it was me." I tried to call, but it went straight to voicemail, and none of my messages have been delivered. I tried to call my manager more times than I should have, and he sent a message saying, "Please don't contact me until Monday morning. I can't discuss anything with you right now." So it looks like my universe is going to collapse. I'm going to be fired, and my wife will definitely find out why. All I can do is hope that Amy's brother only showed them the messages from that weekend, and they were bad enough. I have no family except my wife and daughter, and nowhere to go. All of my friends are either people I've met through my wife or my colleagues. On Monday, everything I've spent over a decade working towards disappears. I can't stop it. I can't talk to anyone about it. So here I am. I know cheaters are the devil, so I'm not expecting sympathy, but this is making my chest hurt and I need to get it out there.
I knew it was going to be allergy.
Okay, so
I thought it was going to be the
we have a lot
wife.
of people with allergies at Smosh, and they've explained this to me that when you use an EpiPen, you then immediately need to go to the hospital.
Yeah, it's
didn't
like
know
the
that.
process
Yeah,
is
it's not-
no.
EpiPen's
It's
not
like
like you're-
yeah, if you use an EpiPen, it's like yeah, it stops the reaction like for now or whatever. But you go to the hospital so you can still get treatment because it's like the EpiPen is just a thing where you like shorten it and like it stops it now, but then you go and get the proper treatment to stop the stuff from happening. Because especially if it's something like you ate, like the stuff's still in you. It may stop the stuff, but like from now, but it's like you still need to take the stuff so it's like it doesn't keep killing you. Ugh. And not to blame her, but it's like, oh, what was she doing? Like, did she not have enough time? Like, was it that quick? Like the secondary reaction that like he dropped her off and she was like in the middle of like calling or texting, maybe waiting for her friend to get her to the hospital, and then the secondary reaction happened and then she ended up dying before the people could get there. It's just like, oh,
Done. You're good.
Yeah.
And it's you use an EpiPen. It's kind of like, all right, you've delayed this.
Yeah.
Is my understanding. Basically, I just understand like
like
it's
as
not
soon
over.
you
It's still
yeah you
going,
used it,
go
but
to
you
the
go.
hospital. So they use the EpiPen and he's like, oh yeah, can you get someone to take
Someone
you to the
else to
hospital?
take you,
I'm
so
out.
I'm not late going home to my wife.
Can't be
You're
revealed as a
not
cheater.
dying right now just yet, so
That is like an
he's talking about like, I know I'm a
entanglement.
cheater, I'm the devil. I'm like, that's not even somehow the worst thing
No.
you've done here.
Right.
No, yeah.
It's like you don't care for either of them enough.
You don't care about anyone.
Yeah.
No,
Good
no.
God.
It's like
And
you are
while
literally
you
the
were
reason she
committing this heinous act
died
of
because you were
cheating
like,
on your
oh, I don't
wife,
want to be seen as a cheater,
a
so I'm gonna
worse
make
thing
you wait.
happened, and that is what he's admitting to.
And at the end of all of this, cheating on his wife, he is, frankly, largely in part allowed someone to pass away for
Yeah.
just not caring about them and taking them to the hospital. All he's talking about is his world collapsing.
Right.
He's like, my friend
Yep.
group, my job, all this stuff. Oh, this is so
You see, and then he
awful. It's like
mentioned he had a
someone died.
daughter too. Like he talked about like he was waiting for the time where he was going to leave his wife and daughter now, which we didn't know about in the beginning, for this one woman. It's like, yes, he doesn't care.
And there's
Their life
no
is
guilt.
over.
There's no grief. What about this
He's
person?
not even, he's not going on about Amy.
Nothing, not even.
He's not going on about Amy and being like, oh my God, I can't believe she passed away. This is so awful. No, immediately
I
thinking
get
about
mad
himself.
when people ignore me, so I don't. Even though she was dead and not answering my texts, I got mad. It's not like
Yeah.
I feel so bad.
But he's describing it
Yeah,
as
he's not talking like, yes,
and
it's
he's
like he's
saying that
feeling bad
he's-
because he's losing his entire life and not because like he inadvertently killed someone. He inadvertently like helped in the process of someone dying.
gets upset when people ignore him. It sounds like he's like, Amy, hey, Amy, stop being so immature. I'm sorry I didn't take you to the stupid hospital. I had to come back to my wife so that she didn't figure out that I was cheating on her.
But he also probably was texting her about the allergic reaction.
Yes.
And so they have the trail of like, oh,
He knew.
she used the EpiPen, and then he drove her home and asked if she could have someone else pick her up from home to take her to the hospital. That's a lot of time. Dude, you're already awful. Just lie. Like, find some other lie to tell at that moment.
Yeah.
Someone's life is at stake.
Right. At that point, other things jump to the top of the list, which is save this person's life, deal with everything else going on underneath that.
I wonder if they can get him
I
to
also
go to
don't trust this
prison. I
guy
wonder
at
if they
all.
could arrest him. For like, I always forget it. Is it manslaughter? Without malice or otherwise circumstances not amounting to murder. So yeah, it's like technically because it's like he knew that she used the EpiPen and was having an allergic reaction, and he technically, instead of going to immediately bring her to the hospital, was like, no, can you just do this? It's like, in a way, try to get him for manslaughter, even though it's like, no, but it's like he technically didn't kill her. That's why I'm like, is there a different word?
When he writes, she had an allergic reaction. We were getting food after work, but she used her EpiPen and seemed mostly okay afterwards. She seemed mostly okay.
No.
I don't
Yeah, he's
know,
probably
man.
lying,
not
being
good.
like,
I don't buy anything from this
Did we
dude.
talk about the brother already?
How the brother, this is Amy's brother, Tom. I want you to know it was me.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Straight up
yeah,
Game
yeah.
of Thrones
Oh,
shit.
he's about to
Yeah.
Batman this dude.
Absolutely.
oh, I didn't
Yeah,
even
he's the-
understand that at first. I'm like, what does he mean by that? It's like, oh, he found, like, he probably was able to get into her phone and like see the stuff and told his work and being like, hey.
Worst guy.
It's like as if you're trying to, excuse the cheating, the affair. He's trying to appeal to us and be like, listen, I know it's a terrible thing. She doesn't deserve that. But like, Amy, like, this is the real thing. I love her so much. And then goes on to tell the story where he completely ignores her and is the reason she had a second allergic reaction and died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, so none of that means anything to you. Like, those words are empty. They're nothing. This man has zero consideration for any of the women in his life, any person in his life.
At no point in this story do I believe this guy loves anyone. Because Amy's the real deal. She dies, and he says nothing else about her.
No, at all.
He's
Yeah.
completely focused on himself. He was like, oh, my wife, who I now hate, but I found a newer model that I like. That was, I think that's
Yeah,
how
because
his
also
sick
remember, it's
brain
like he's in
works.
his
It
30s
feels
and
like
she
there
was
also isn't even that much
26.
language about his already existing marriage crumbling.
Or
It's like
daughter.
he's like, oh, all my friends that I got through this, oh, my job, everything else that's gonna collapse when this comes out. Like, it's not even this concern of, oh, I lost my wife, I lost this other person that I was having an affair with. Like,
Yeah.
it's all about him.
I also think it's funny when people end these types of posts with like, I know cheaters are the devil, so I'm not expecting sympathy. It's like, yeah, man, you know the reaction you're about to get. Like, think about that.
Yeah.
Like, you need to change entirely.
Yeah.
You need help desperately. Comments? Tom has real Elena Tyrell energy, true king shit. Someone said, wow, you hate being ignored but are totally cool with ditching your wife and child? Are you really this self-centered? You probably have been ignoring your wife and child for ages over a lady you couldn't stand to not respond due to her medical emergency. She had a reaction in front of you and you got mad instead of maybe possibly thinking she was dealing with anaphylaxis. Everything that's about to happen to you is your karma. So lastly, someone said, it sounds like childish messages is shorthand for abusive language. Your lack of family is a choice you made when you cheated on your wife. The real victims here are Amy, her family, your wife, and your daughter. The best thing you can do is make better choices and try to start being a decent human being.
It breaks my heart when there's a kid involved like that
my
too.
God.
Like, how irresponsible do you have to be?
Yeah.
I mean, we could go on and on about how awful this guy is, but update. I don't know why he came back.
Oh God.
Like, dude, you know there's nothing
Tell
to be
us you
said.
got fired.
Maybe it's
Tell
a big
us
life
there's a lawsuit.
change.
Update. I have been consistently harassed for an update since posting, so please take it. Gloat because you're such wonderful people in comparison. Then stop following me around Reddit. God damn.
Oh, so he
I am
posts.
suffering in the wake of my infidelity and unprofessional behavior as I knew I would. I understand that it is an appropriate outcome and I am taking full accountability.
No,
I
you're
was suspended from work on Monday and I'll probably be fired sooner than I thought. I'd hoped
Great.
to be able to save money as HR built their case, but it looks like Amy's brother basically performed the entire investigation for them. After an excruciating 3-hour run through of everything they had, I spoke to the founder and he recommended the solicitor I am now using. The issue is that the company has come down hard to protect themselves because even though Amy's family doesn't have much chance of a claim, any suggestion of a cover-up could cause damage regardless. The founder still thinks my offer to pay them back will keep it out of court, and some more information has come to light, so it's not certain I won't be prosecuted, but I'm quietly hopeful. I can't afford to keep the solicitor if this goes much further, especially with a divorce on the horizon. Things are not good with my wife. I'm still committed to making this as easy as possible for her, but I had to draw a line when it came to my daughter. When I got home from being unceremoniously escorted out of my office, she already had a bag packed for me. She wouldn't let me wait at the house until my daughter was back. She wouldn't let me check I had everything I needed. She wouldn't let me take the car, and she didn't care that I had nowhere to go.
Yeah.
I spent 2 nights in a hotel, then went back when she refused to let me see my little girl. She tried to stop me, but we own the house jointly and it was my only option. My wife has family she could stay with, but she won't leave our daughter here and she's absolutely not taking her. So we're at a stalemate right now. I'm keeping out of her way as best I can, which I appreciate is the least I can do. The Amy situation is quite difficult to talk about and a lot hasn't sunk in yet. It turns out that she didn't love me as much as I loved her, if at all. Oh my God. Her brother sent me images of her talking to her friends about me, and it's hard to believe they came from the person I loved, but they are real. Sorry to those who were heavily invested in me being a predatory abuser, but she and her friends had a good laugh about her manipulating me for money and a promotion. The role came with a big pay raise, and it looks like her plan was to treat it as free cash, then go work with one of her friends when it fell through. She knew I'd come under scrutiny whenever she messed up and assumed I'd keep stepping in to save her. She was right. Obviously, I'm completely humiliated. I was planning to give up everything to build a life with her, and she was treating me like a joke the whole time. My feelings are complicated, so please don't feel entitled to any expansion on this, but I no longer feel guilt over her death. Reddit acted like I kept her hostage while she begged for help. What actually happened was that I asked if she could ask her friend to take her to the hospital because I had to go home. She said that was fine because she needed to get some clothes back from her anyway, and I dropped her off as normal. Ultimately, she was an adult who had a better understanding of her medical needs than I did. I still don't know what happened between us saying goodbye and her death, but whatever it was, it had nothing to do with me. I'm sorry for her family's loss, but I bear no responsibility for her passing. After Amy's messages to her friends were passed around, a few people quietly reached out with words of support. I assumed everyone would write me off like Reddit did as an abuser and predator. Now it's clear that Amy was using me. They see me as a fool who had then lost it all. It's beyond humiliating, but I have learned I'd rather be pitied than despised, and improves my legal position with work. They're small mercies, but I'll take what I can get. I remain filled with regret, and I will have learned many lessons by the time I get through this. I may have been deceived, but I am a grown man who made my choices, and I take full responsibility for them.
It felt like we were starting to get somewhere.
And then he just fully went back down to hell.
Truly, truly. I mean, to have everybody turn on their perspective again, like, oh, you know, Amy mistreated me. Actually, I'm the victim.
It's also like, yeah, she was mistreating me while I was trying to manipulate her with money and my position of power.
Yeah, 100%. And cheating on my wife and all this stuff.
Yeah, it's like you were still, it's like you were still cheating, and it's like you were like.
I don't care, man. Like, I don't care if she was worse than that. She used an EpiPen. She's probably not in her right mind. She's dealing with anaphylaxis, and you dropped her off, and you were like, oh, well, she's an adult. She can handle it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like it doesn't matter.
This was the person you wanted to build a life with and love more than anything.
Right.
I don't believe that. You did not act as such.
Yeah.
And now that you're finding all this information that's justifying all your horrible thoughts.
Yeah.
And your self-centeredness and your cruelty.
He's excusing himself.
He was always going to find a reason to justify.
Yeah.
We knew that.
Which is what's confusing, because he starts off by saying, I'm taking full accountability.
Whenever people say that, though,
Yeah, it's like
it's
no.
also
Yeah, you're
so,
saying like they word
I
the
got
entire
to
thing
step in
to
and save
make
her
it
whenever
sound
she
like,
messed up.
oh,
Like I got
someone
to
else
come
is
in
at
and like
fault, but I'm
save her,
taking
like, at
accountability for
work
what I
whenever
did.
she
It's like
messed
no.
up. That is so like gross to me. It's so like I get to save her, I get to fix her mistakes and save her. It's like princess.
Yeah.
I'm like I don't
Mm-hmm.
care what she was saying to her friends. I don't care about any of it. When we've now gone past. Like we've gone past infidelity.
Yeah, it's like I
and-
don't
and
care. She was
petty
having a medical
squabbles whenever
emergency.
she
It's like
died.
no matter
Yeah.
what
And
you
we're going down
think,
to that moment of and you acting
it's
so
like-
selfishly.
And was it her brother that sent the messages to him again
Yeah.
and was just like, I want you to know all of this was
me,
happening too, you know?
I
Like
think
he
so.
sent the screenshots of what her friends were saying.
yeah,
with
what she was
Amy.
saying with Amy.
I think that's how he found out. There was a lot, so.
Yeah.
But it's also kind of like, he's like, oh, but look at all this stuff. It's like, dude, you're getting fired from your job. You have to pay them to avoid a court case.
Mm-hmm.
This is all adding up, and the evidence is showing you are worse.
Yeah, like
than your-
literally the brother coming to HR and literally showing them all the evidence and the HR being like, hey, here's this thing, you're going to have to do this. And it's like you still might end up being prosecuted for this too, for your lack of involvement. It's like, bro.
letting on.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Your wife knows we're cheating, and then probably from her perspective, with not having all the information, is like, I don't know what's going on. Did you murder this woman?
Yeah.
And
Like,
Yeah.
I
this is-
draw the line at my daughter. No, you fucking don't.
You don't get to draw any lines now, man.
Yeah, no, not at all. It's and he's
She
like
is,
acting
she is getting
entitled.
full custody.
Oh,
Yeah, it's like
100%.
after they hear
Yeah,
this,
they
she
might
is
say
getting
there's a-
full
you
custody.
might be responsible
And
for
y-
the
yeah, and like,
person you were
and the wife
cheating
not having all the
with, or with
information, it's
is
like,
dead.
of course she
And
doesn't
you were
want you
with
to
her
see the
that night.
daughter because she potentially thinks you
you've never seen your
murdered the
daughter.
affair partner.
What happened to the friend? He dropped her off, and the friend was supposed to take her to the.
That's what from my understanding, is he was like, oh, I need to get back to my wife so she doesn't find out I'm cheating. You just used an EpiPen. Let me drop you off at home. And she goes, yeah, I guess I could be dropped off at home. I need to change clothes anyways.
And then my friend
And then
could
drops
take
her off. Doesn't wait for a friend to show up. Doesn't just
By
drops her off
herself?
by herself at home.
Yeah,
and
just
then
leaves her
leaves.
there and is like,
Yeah. And I
oh,
don't-
she'll be able to
like I said, I don't
text
know
or
much
call
about
someone and it'll be
the
fine.
situation itself. But it's just, if someone is in a situation where they have to use an EpiPen, where they have to use life-saving measures,
Yeah.
someone needs to be with them.
And like even so, again, it's a terrible, terrible thing that he's doing when he's having this affair. But he could even try to put the words together of like, I was desperate to go
Maybe
home
it's-
and like
maybe
not
it's
get caught,
negligence
and
if they
now I
take
feel
him to
so bad, I
court.
should have stayed. I should have helped her. I should have done this. None of that.
Yeah.
Just plain excuses of, well, like I did everything that I was supposed to, and she's a grown up and she knows her
Saying,
body.
I did everything I could. No, I hate how he, in the first post, is like, I would do absolutely everything for her. She's my world. I want to rebuild a life with her. And then suddenly it's, well, she's her own person. She can figure it out.
Yeah.
She's a grown up. It's like, you're changing your entire tact right now, man.
100%.
You're
Yep.
trying to protect your own sanity right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
From the fact that you are the worst person alive.
It's again, it reads similar where he doesn't have this sense of self. Again, he's being steered, even in the sentiment that he makes, where he'd rather be pitied than be despised.
Yeah.
Like that's all. It just feels like information for him on how he's supposed to feel about himself and his situation.
Yeah.
He can't come up with any of that on his own.
I think this is a thing I have read about. You can become a worse person when you do a bad thing and then justify it in your own head. You lower the bar inside your own mind, and like you can become worse in that way. I think this guy is going to become he's clearly somehow becoming a worse person.
Yeah.
Throughout all this. We have
Yeah.
our final story here. It comes from Coworker Stories. It was posted September of 2025. I'm a coworker of someone whose Reddit story about work went viral. I'm feeling chatty, so AMA, I guess.
No! No!
By this post, the post we just read, someone asked if they'd ever seen a Reddit post about themselves. I'm in the comments because I worked at the same company as this guy and in the same department as his affair partner who died under very sad circumstances. You can read all about it from his perspective conveniently. I only joined Reddit quite recently, but I was aware of the post a few weeks after it was made because it was passed around the office and gave us all a ton of information, which made a lot of things suddenly make sense.
Oh
We were
my
all
God.
extremely invested at the time, and weirdly, the story you all saw.
It's good that he, honestly, it's good that he most likely got fired and everything, because he would have been a laughing stock at work with the Reddit story being passed around.
Set off a series of events which basically led to an entire division of the company quitting.
Oh my god, I'm so excited!
Oh my god. I've seen it repeated on a few of those TikTok Reddit read-through accounts, and a few people in the comments of the post I saw earlier today seemed interested. So because the company didn't think to get me to sign any additional confidentiality agreements when I left, an equally dramatic but also closely related story, I figured I'd spend a Friday night drinking wine and spilling tea if anyone wants some.
This person
We
is
want.
a
Yes.
godsend. Is
Yes.
One thing I do need to mention is that the original OP has a brain injury he didn't disclose in his posts. I can't speculate too much on that, but I'm not saying it makes his actions forgivable, but it'd be crazy to pretend it's not a factor. He lives independently, but from what I'm aware, his brother helps him a lot. Okay. Wow. All right. So
Wait,
these are all
does he have it?
comments with response.
Wait, but he still had a wife?
Responses from OP. Did it end up going to court? No, they all used to abuse their expenses, and they knew he could bury everyone if it ever saw the inside of a courtroom. He claimed to be running out of money in his last post, but it was common knowledge he got a huge payout after his accident. A sign wasn't properly mounted on a shop front, and it fell on him when he was walking past, so he could have easily afforded to take it all the way. So I imagine the first question would have been why they gave someone with brain damage a company card with no restrictions and no written policy on what they could and couldn't use it for. So the company at large was corrupt. Any chance he could have spent the payout all on Amy or on drugs? I mean, I guess there's a good chance his wife would have noticed, but he obviously hadn't been thinking clearly for a long time. OP said definitely not drugs. He drank in moderation, but was pretty judgmental about anything else. Amy, absolutely. He spent thousands and thousands on her. She would link him to things over and over again until he bought them for her. The HR guys were disgusted when they got the phone back and saw all the messages. I haven't seen the messages myself, but they said enough to confirm it was extremely predatory.
Wait. Say that part again, sorry.
I haven't seen. The HR guys were disgusted when they got the phone back and saw all the messages.
So what whose phone and what?
OP's messages
OP
to
messages to her.
Amy.
I haven't seen the messages myself, but they said enough to confirm it was extremely predatory.
Got it.
Maybe I'm misreading this, but it seems like they're saying Amy was like sending links like getting him to spend money on her.
That's what it sounded like.
Did any of you know she was having an affair before it all imploded? Did you attend her funeral? What's coworker doing now? We had no idea. They didn't work together directly and didn't have any reason to interact much in the office. The pairing didn't make sense to any of us. You'd never put them together in a million years. She had one friend in the office who attended the funeral and who was dismissed because of the content of their messages to each other. She was in the kind of role that can make or break a project even though she had absolutely no talent, experience, or interest. That mystery was obviously solved pretty quickly after she died. So even though it's objectively super shitty, we were basically relieved because we wouldn't have to deal with it anymore. For context, she was project managing a team of physicists and electrical engineers on a pretty heavy government-backed project, and she was initially hired as an office admin assistant with zero previous experience. We were all surprised by the promotion, but it was the kind of company you could build your way up in, so it just seemed like a misstep. Former coworker hasn't worked since, from what I know. He's living independently in what I'm vaguely aware of being a retirement-type community. But his brother deals with his finances and helps him out with general life stuff. He's allowed to drive and stuff, so he's obviously fine in the ways that matter, but I'm not sure he'll work again. Someone said he never mentioned the traumatic brain injury in his post. In your opinion, did he think of his abilities as diminished post-accident? Do you think he could see any of his new shortcomings? Your company wrapped him in cotton wool to protect him, it seems. Was he aware of any of these accommodations? I wonder because the traumatic brain injury makes his actions seem far less callous than if he had all his faculties. His personality definitely changed significantly. He can hold a conversation and his knowledge level remained extremely high, but he became quite immature and couldn't deal with anything if he wasn't expecting it. He could provide really insightful feedback about something we were working on, then 2 minutes later lose his temper or shut down completely because he'd spilled a drink. He had to step back from dealing with clients because he couldn't be trusted. He'd just say yes to whatever they asked for, and it led to a few nasty surprises. He didn't take any new clients after the injuries, so they were generally very understanding because they saw the same changes we did. It's tough to explain. If you met him on a good day, you could spend a few hours with him and not realize. But any more than that, and you'd almost certainly go through, oh, that was a bit odd, to, okay, there's definitely something wrong here. To my knowledge, nobody tried to figure out how aware he was of the brain injury. The key phrase drummed into us when he started coming back to the office a bit was, meet him where he is. And he was a really well-respected member of the team, so we were all really sympathetic to the situation. I did hear him make a few comments about his brain being broken, but they were fairly lighthearted and mainly centered around him forgetting small things.
This sucks.
This sucks a lot.
Unfortunately, it does kind of change a lot, too.
It
Ugh.
absolutely. Now it shifts from him being predatory to her being predatory, using the brain injury to not only climb up through the company, but manipulate him financially.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
And I don't know if the timeline lines up as well, but I'm feeling like I'm going back to the other story of him having this happy marriage and this daughter. And then I feel like he said, like, but about a year ago, I fell for somebody else. Like, that also just feels like that complete behavior change.
Yeah, where like everything was
has to
perfectly
do
fine,
with
and then the
that,
brain
these
injury
choices that
happens,
he's
and then
making,
suddenly
and
like
the contradicting lines that we're talking about of him caring so much about his daughter, but then making this like crazy choice to cheat on his family. It's like, well, he's got a brain injury. He's not thinking straight.
Yeah, it's always a fresh reminder for me, and I try to keep this in mind whenever we're reading a story of like, we're missing most of the angles of a story, even when it seems so clear cut.
Yeah.
But whenever we get a third party perspective, and it's just like, oh, and there's always so much crucial information, and it doesn't necessarily change the situation, right? Like, it's like he still abandoned her when she needed someone, but it's like, oh, but you introduce a brain injury into this story, and I'm like, well, now.
yeah, now we don't know what's going
It's also
on. It's
interesting
like it
because
could have been.
He wrote the original story, and he still seemed like the asshole, but he omitted a big part, which was which I wouldn't want to talk about that all the time.
But no,
either.
yeah, that's why it's like, yeah, he may not want to talk about it, but it's also just like with the other person who's giving all this new info. It's like all the co-workers said, she's explicitly said that they don't know how aware he is of the change in that the brain injury caused. So it could be that like he didn't bring it up because he doesn't see the change. When in reality, everyone around him is like, oh yeah, he's acting completely different. Oh, and that's probably why they said why it seems predatory. Like everyone, like when they read the thing, being like, oh, HR saw it, and they automatically saw that it was predatory. The like conversation between him and the girl. And that why because they worded it to make it sound like the girl was being predatory. It's probably because she was. Because she was being predatory towards him because she knew about the brain injury, so she knew how to manipulate him.
Curious if like the wife is considering any of that.
I mean, where this is now at is in a place where I'm like, I can't.
We don't know enough.
I have
Yeah, we'll never know enough.
My views are as good as anyone else's.
I want to see the messages.
I'm not a neurologist.
Yeah.
But it is scary, and I've heard that a brain injury can completely change.
Totally.
It was just so scary.
Well, and also just like affect the decision making, right? Because a lot of what we were giving feedback on and critiquing were his choices.
Yeah.
The affair, and I mean, the crux of the whole story was him choosing to let somebody who just had an allergic reaction not go immediately to the hospital. Like, it's clear that that was a reason for his misjudgment too.
Yeah, who we know absolutely for certain is an asshole is the entire company. Because he got a brain injury, it sounds like they completely swept it under the rug.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Completely
kept
were
him
just
as a
like,
part
you're
of the
fine,
company.
everything's good,
And we're
which
like,
then
yeah.
led to all these other events.
Yep.
Yeah,
And
instead
so,
of being like, hey, we need you to leave because like we see how you're doing, like gonna have a nice send off. No, 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 it's gonna be perfectly fine. Instead of that, we're like, no, he's done good work for us. Yes, he has a good look for our company or whatever. We're just gonna sweep it under the rug and keep him as a part of the company and have him still work there. And then when bad stuff happens, kind of just like no. Because yes, it's like now the decision of just leaving the girl, that does kind of make sense now. Because like even he said that the person said that like some of the things that he would do is like when working with a client, he would just say yes to them, and it's like it seems like he wouldn't consider how that would affect the teams that they would be working with within the company and whatnot. It seemed like this was a similar situation in that yes, he saw the allergic reaction, but he saw she used the EpiPen, she seemed fine. So part of his brain was like, okay, I was like, I need to get home to my wife though. How about you call friend? No, no, no. It's like again with the brain injury. It's like, oh,
And the company was corrupt, the way they were spending money and everything.
Yeah.
So all these.
yeah,
awful
letting him
things
still
happened
have a
under it.
card,
It sounds
like he was
should not
potentially
have
using
continued
company
in that
money on
job
this girl.
position.
And having a credit card with no restrictions or anything. I mean, this was wild.
Yeah, the company.
Yeah,
just was
letting him
she
have
was an
that too
ad
after
administrator, and
the
now she's, like,
brain
running
injury too.
government-backed
Like,
projects.
bro.
She's not equipped to be running the things that she's running, and yet,
Oh, God.
and they had to show up every time and be like, okay, I'm gonna do this, I guess, even though she's not equipped.
Yeah. This is one of the wildest stories we've ever read.
It's just that there's so much nuance.
There is so much
Yeah.
going on
Yeah.
in one story. No, this is I need a mini series.
It was a complete
Yeah,
180. Usually we don't get this 180 in that you're like,
She
wow.
passed away. Like that's tragic.
Yeah.
Right, and regardless of her actions before, it's still
Yeah,
tragic.
that doesn't mean like
Death.
Yeah,
no.
none of that
Yeah.
adds up to she deserved what happened.
None of it. Yeah.
And here's
It's
the
just
crazy
now
thing.
we're not
We
putting all of the blame on the
covered
guy.
a couple questions. OP, the coworker, answers way more.
Oh,
so
that's
there's
awesome.
probably way more information. So if you're listening to this, watching this, go to that Reddit story.
Yeah.
There's probably so much more.
She like tucked
it.
into her couch with that glass of wine.
Yeah, she was
and
like, oh, I'm just gonna sit and do a
yeah.
little
That's a
AMA.
story you talk about forever.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Whew,
Wow.
damn. Anyways, thank you both
Oof.
for joining me for that ride.
People
Wow.
had to get stuff off their chest.
Oh my God. So at the end of it all, Peggy's the worst.
Yes.
Agreed.
I think we can agree Peggy is
Because her name is Peggy.
because her name's Peggy.
Yeah.
You know, and this isn't Mad Men. Stop it.
Yes.
Or-
enough.
with
Or
that.
Hamilton.
Yeah.
Yeah, like look at that. It
That's
just
funny.
shows
You
how
read a
much
story
people
like that, it's
considered
like-
it with the brain injury, because like we were absolutely horrified by some of the things people were saying to him when it started getting passed around. So they literally like they know how he was acting, and it was such how much of a change it was, and so like having people just call him a fucking like demon and horrible person when in reality like he's basically he is maybe a different person now, or at least a lot of the stuff he's like does now is completely affected based on the brain injury. It's like you can't call him such a like
The inflatable suit is ready. That'd be so bad for me.
man, and he still posts too.
And the secrets buried within were last. The heist was a fiasco. The black boots' much-vaunted skills proved as counterfeit as the passes they brandished. But no matter, Alaric will mend this failure. If the gemstone is the real prize, I also have hopes. He will too recover Soren the gem cutter. He is one of the few humans whose company I do not dread. Alaric has returned empty-handed. He knows the price of failure. Naturally, the spirit fettered within the emerald was summoned and massacred them all. The gemstone is nowhere to be found.
Hmm.
Do not dare steal from me.
Yeah, just posts like normal, because it's like again, it's like
Only by parting with a sword of old enchantment did I uncover the name of the one who dared
could only hope that like he's at least nothing you could really do about a big brain injury, especially if affected him that much. At least we can be thankful that he didn't go the horrible route of I may look at this later, I'm gonna save it myself, of like becoming a killer, because that has happened. Because that could happen. It's just also just like a complete 180 from like oh, this person's just another one of the guys who cheats on his wife and is just a horrible person, to like, wow. It's just a very unfortunate situation, like very sad, and it has so many parts. And no wonder the brother was coming at him, sending the messages and everything, um, and whatnot, because like, yeah, he didn't know about the brain injury either. It's like he didn't know about the brain injury, so he just thought like, oh, this one's just a shitty guy. And like when he saw the messages of what his sister was doing, talking to her friends, and she was like, oh, my sister was using him too, so it's great. Let's make him feel worse. And when in reality, it's like, it's just kind of sad on all fronts. Because like, oh, if the brother found out this information too about the brain injuries, like, oh, imagine how awful that would feel, that like, oh man, this guy who has a brain injury that like can't really make choices right anymore and proper decisions, and may not even see things properly, now just got manipulated by my sister. It's like, oh, it's just awful on every in every area. Oh. Anyway, good end. That was a really good end. Oh. Like, amazing. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah, EpiPens are temporary support for anaphylaxis, not a cure. It's like, yes, you can use the EpiPen, but please go to the hospital. Oh, I was gonna say, it's like, oh yeah, it's like it could be one of the reasons why, like, telling him to leave and everything, and why he doesn't want to see the daughter anymore, is like just like what um is like this. It's like she may have not been taking these, like, his injury and whatnot seriously, and when it finally got to this point, that she was like, okay, you need to leave, and that's why she didn't want to see the daughter, because it's like he's in a weird place now. Like, don't feel safe, like we need him gone. I like the OP Lester can short-tempered and even violent times. That's why I left him. Keep yourself safe. Because as well, yeah. Once love isn't coming back, yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because we don't even know what it was like at home. Because, like, he could have been different at home as well. And it's like, maybe he was perfectly fine at home. It was like, and maybe this happening, like, changed things. It's just like, oh, it's very, very complicated, but amazing. Amazing story. Amazing story. Just like here, like, wow. Anyway, gonna end stream here. I need to remember things over here. Okay. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for chatting. Hopefully we'll see you next time. Love you all. Bye. 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 Bye.